Yo, what up? It's your boy, GV, and welcome to the GV stream, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, hello, hello. Today is none other than October 28th, 2024. Man, oh man, how time flies. This month went super duper quick. Beep-a-doo, do-do-do-do. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the GV stream. Hello, hello, hello. October 28th, 2024. We are live. We're going to play more Skyrim. The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Anniversary Edition. Going through the Anniversary Edition content, which we are currently on Tribunal. Or the Ghosts of the Tribunal. Or whatever Anniversary Edition thing, which is really, really cool. We actually ended at a cool spot. So I hope you're all having a good Monday, right? Yeah, Monday. What is up? What is up? What's up, Vincent Gabon? Welcome in. What's up, Duad, the Knife of Dunwall? Welcome in. What's up, Mark? Just started work. My heart goes out to you. What's up, Denise Morgan? Hope your workday was good. What's up, Book Reader? Love the content. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Been loving making the content thus far. Recently. Kind of shaking things up. What's up, Double D? Welcome in. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Where have you been? Been searching all along. God, there's like 100,000 things I gotta do to start a stream, and like I always forget one. I'm always pretty good with all of them except for one. There's always one thing that I forget to do. Please don't take all your man. Ba-do-ba-do-ba-do. Ba-boo-ba-ba-doo. Outpost masquerade. Hiding both faces. Bum-bum-bum. Bum-ba-derp-derp-boo. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Streaming seems complicated AF. I'm just like very picky, you know what I mean? Like I just want everything to be perfect pretty much. So I just, you know, kind of have everything situated, etc., etc. I mean, for other people, it's probably just like go live and go. It's easy. But yeah, I just need everything in its right place. Great Radiohead song. All right. 1, 2, 3, exit. Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Anniversary Edition, or whatever the heck you want to call it. Not necessarily a Let's Play, but, you know, we going through all the anniversary stuff, which we finally got to the good... I mean, I really do, you know, I just checked the Steam page to grab a thumbnail for Anniversary Edition. I guess it's got like a 6 out of 10 overall rating, star-wise, which seems pretty low. Like, it's a weird thing, you know, it's the whole yet another release of Skyrim, which obviously people have gotten tired of. But man, I remember when it first came out, I really thought there was only like a few things added into it, and I didn't realize just how many things were added into it. I think the stuff that was added into it, if you can get past the fact that they're like Creation Club mods, I think are really well done. Some of the best content in Skyrim, but obviously the mod creators have had a lot of time in order to integrate them since 2011. When this game originally released. But, yeah, point I'm trying to make here is that, I don't know, I've really come around to Anniversary Edition. I think it really does kind of buff up the Skyrim experience, especially with the love letters to Morrowind and Oblivion, which we can see here with the Morrowind stuff with the Ghosts of the Tribunal. So, yeah, to recap, basically, we were doing this big Ghosts of the Tribunal quest, which you have to get to Dragonborn in order to start. Okay, so it's like this whole, yeah, these like worshippers of Almalexia, which if you don't know, there's like the Tribunal. In Morrowind lore, there's basically like 3 living gods, or at least there were? Are they all dead now? I don't even know what the heck. Yeah, not the lore guy. But Yeah, you have like Almalexia, who's basically like an antagonist of a Morrowind DLC, the Tribunal. Then you have Vivek, who you can literally walk up to and kill in Morrowind. I remember doing that as a kid. Pretty crazy to kill a god. And then you have Sotha Sil, who in Tribunal's basically screwed over by Almalexia, if I remember right. So anyways, yeah, this is like a big DLC sort of thing that's like kind of, you know, going back to all that. So, it was super duper cool. Unfortunately, the only thing about Anniversary Edition I really don't like, as I'm sure many people don't, is the fact that, like, they were unable to add any new voice lines. I forget exactly why. I mean, I'm sure it would just be a logistics nightmare trying to, like, integrate. First of all, the standard for, like, Bethesda voice acting is probably really high, so I'm sure there's some Creation Club mods that would just not have great voice acting. I've played a lot of mods with really bad voice acting, and it kind of de-immerses you, obviously. But, yeah, that's the only bad thing is, like, everybody basically communicates through notes because they use in-game sound files. So, like, if you talk to somebody here, for instance, in the normal game, you know, you would expect them to go like, oh, my God, let me tell you about Almalexia. She's crazy and all this sort of crap. But in Anniversary Edition, you know, she basically has to be like, yes, it's all in this note. And then they can explain everything. So that's the only negative. But outside of that, like, everything is really well done, IMO. So... yeah, we were doing... yeah, this was a whole crazy thing, and I have never seen any of this, so this was all new to me. But, yeah, basically, how did this all start? I think you read, like, a guard dossier, and then there's, like, a guy dressed as what we're dressed as now. His name was, like, Kenlo. It sounded like a Star Wars name. And basically, this guy was trying to, I think, kill the cult members of Almalexia. And, yeah, basically he infiltrated this place, or he was going to. And so, yeah, that was, like, one quest, which we still haven't done, because we need to get, like, 4 pieces of a thing and put it in a Dwemer armory or whatever, and then make, like, a Trueflame sword, which apparently was a sword in Morrowind's Tribunal DLC, but I don't remember it, but I'm sure we got it. So, yeah, we need to do that, but then also we were doing jobs for the Almalexia cult, which you can go against, but that sounds really boring. So, yeah, finally, we came up to this letter that was in this display case, and then it was like a little puzzle. Something to do with the mannequins and masks. And then if we do that, we get access to the final chest, which I'm curious what's in there, because we're going to get Trueflame from a different quest. So it's not going to be Trueflame. I'm trying to remember, like, what's an artifact of Morrowind that I'm forgetting? Because we already have Sunder and Wraithguard, which were huge in the Morrowind story. And then there was also Keening, which you can get in base Skyrim. So I really am curious what's in that chest. But, yeah, let's go ahead and read the note. Which was what? Yeah, Hand Kenro is the guy that we killed that was hunting down the Almalexia cult. What was... I think it's this. Masks of the Tribunal? Or maybe not, actually. The law is that the goddess command succeed and you will gain access to the goddess's armory. We already did that. We're in the armory now. So what's the note? It might be this, I think. The matriarch does not speak what remains locked behind the gate. No secret buttons. What if the mannequins themselves are the key? 3 faces, 3 masks, a tribunal. But which mask goes on which face? When memory fails, I go to the sculptor's room and pray at the shrines so that I can match blessing to symbol. I feel now I cannot solve the puzzle. I can solve the puzzle. Without the masks, it's useless. Okay, so we do have the masks. We have the 3 masks of the Tribunal. So we just need to figure out which order. So I guess it sounds like we need to go to the sculptor room or whatever the heck that is to figure out the answer to this puzzle. Thus, we will do exactly that. And yeah, that's definitely like Tribunal flooring. I remember it was like all jade like that. So just a real big kind of love letter to Morrowind and the Tribunal specifically. The DLC, it looks like. Okay, I don't remember where this place is, but we'll go find it. What's up, Pestilent Fellow? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Arpiazza? Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so what room is this? Oh, they just giving out potions. All right, we'll take that. Oh, they're giving out lots of good potions. Fear poison. Oh, Giant's Toe. Oh, you got a lot of cool stuff here. Don't mind if I do. Okay, excuse me, ma'am. So I guess this is like the alchemy room. Yeah, I like how they're like designed like Morrowind rooms too. They're kind of like open with a lot of like shelves and stuff. That's kind of how Morrowind was. I'm assuming. Could be wrong. What's up, James Jones, who says finished the previous stream, so excited that you're going through this one. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm assuming this was the content you were referencing, because this seems like the big, juicy stuff. And yeah, so far I've really enjoyed it. It's very well done. What's up, Jose Tejada, who says 2 of them are dead. Vivek is missing. Oh, yeah, because in the events of Tribunal, I don't really want to spoil it, but I would bet a lot of people are not going to go play Tribunal anytime soon. Oh, Sculptor Vistar's journal. Yeah, in the events, I think you find out that Sotha Sil is killed because Almalexia is evil, basically, or trying to screw him over or something. So he's dead, and then Almalexia, I think you kill at the... Yeah, I remember. That was really difficult. I remember she was, like, really hard to kill, and I think on normal difficulty or something. So yeah, I guess you kill her in the events of Morrowind as the Nerevarine, and then Sotha Sil she kills. And then Vivek, yeah, I guess Vivek is alive through all that, but now in the events of Skyrim, he's missing. So that's interesting. I don't know exactly how that works. Rumors of the Tribunal? What's that? What's up, Oni16? Welcome in. Just responded to the comment how the good Daedra equals the Tribunal. Right, yeah, that was really interesting too. RP, as it says, regarding GDQ, is it just random people every time going through a specific game because they're like the speedrun experts on it? I only watched one episode and had commentators and the guy playing. Yeah, I'm a big fan of GDQ. I've watched so many runs, so I can give you the lore. But let me finish this first. Let me read this journal. Oh, this is actually how you figure it out. Okay, I'll just answer your question now then. Yeah, basically GDQ, so they have, as far as I understand, I would love to like actually volunteer there and be a part of it. That would be so sick. But yeah, from what I understand, basically, you know, people submit their runs. So there's categories, right? So the typical category is any percent, which is like beating the game as quickly as you can, no matter what. A lot of these any percents have glitchless because a lot of games, if you use glitches, are done so fast it's not even entertaining. For instance, like I think Pokemon Yellow or Pokemon Blue or whatever, you can literally get to the Hall of Fame within like, I think less than 10 seconds or something. So most of the categories are like actual juicy categories, you know, like any percent or some, depending on the game, there's different weird categories. So anyways, a lot of people, like let's say you're a Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, you know, speedrunner, you would submit your runs, I think, to GDQ. And usually they pick the top of the top. So if you're the world record holder or if you're within the top 10 or something, I think they'll definitely pick you over other people. And then you come to the show, and then you sit there, and then you do your run. But you do it in a marathon setting, so you have to have, like, a lot of, like, preparation. Because if something goes wrong and you can't finish the run, you know, that's, like, worst-case scenario. So basically, yeah, let's say I'm a Skyrim, you know, any percent runner. I come to GDQ, I sit down, and then I do the run, you know, trying to beat Skyrim as quickly as possible. And then usually you have a couch, whether it's people you know or whether it's other runners, and then those people will, like, commentate, especially when the speedrunner needs to focus. Usually the couch will kind of commentate and take over. So you can really do whatever you want with it. Like, some people bring props and crap, and then those videos blow up on YouTube. But, yeah, it's good stuff. It's really entertaining, especially if it's a run you're interested in. 100% yes, this was it, yep. But then you see Almalexia in ESO, or the old card game artwork. There's definitely a solid hot to crazy ratio with her. I remember her being, yeah, hot or something in Morrowind, I think, as far as Morrowind characters can look. I remember thinking, like, yeah, she had some, like, boobage action or something going on, if I remember correctly. The statue is my masterpiece, my one true love. Some say she is too large, too grand, but I would have made her 1,000 feet tall if I could. He's talking about the Almalexia statue up front. For my love is a titan, and we are but useless worms groveling at her feet. However, to sculpt a goddess came with no shortage of anxiety. The pressure I felt to chisel every line, hone every curve, and do so with exacting precision was almost too much to bear, but the end result was one I take immense pride in. These days, the anxious voices in my head are no more. Instead, they speak in a patois? What is that? Of ease and routine. I've fallen into a simple routine, making shrines with basic carvings in tribute to the three. C for Almalexia, E for Sotha Sil, Oblivion for Vivek. I know that's not what they're called, but that's how I'm going to remember them. Yeah, it is risk that makes a sculptor an artist. It is daring that turns the ordinary into the sublime. I dared to sculpt a goddess once. As I chisel away at these blocks of stone doing the same tired work, I wonder, is it too late to be that bold again? Okay, so C for Almalexia, E for Sotha Sil, C, E, Oblivion. C, E, Oblivion. And then I should get that, right? Yeah, and then they're in that position, or are they not? Why is there only 2 in here? What? Josh says there's rumors that Vivek was taken by the Daedra during the Oblivion Crisis. What? Dagon had a score to settle with Vivek, so that theory makes sense? So what type of Daedra... Wouldn't Mehrunes Dagon himself? I don't really know exactly like how powerful they are or whatever. Okay, so we have a Shrine to Vivek, which gives us Blessing of Vivek, and I'm going to see what that does. Who the hell would be powerful enough to take Vivek? Just to kill him in Morrowind was like, you know, you'd have to become like a god as Nerevarine. I remember he was like incredibly difficult, obviously. Like, who would... what Daedra would have the power to like kidnap him? Wouldn't that be incredibly difficult? But I don't know. Maybe there is some bearing to that. Prices are 5% better. You're 5% harder to detect. That's pretty bad. That's not great. Wait, what's the Kenro thing? Oh, yeah. Really good. Blessing of Vivek. Hey, blah, blah, blah. Sucks. That one sucks. Sotha Sil. What does the Blessing of Sotha Sil do? Magic by 10. Magic regenerates 5% faster. That one's better. And we used that one last time. Where's the Almalexia one? Am I missing something? Because we need 3 statues to determine the placements, right? So would she just be on the left? So left, Sotha Sil, Vivek? What? Has he just not built the Almalexia one? Or is... I'm a little confused. Wasn't there 3? Huh. I don't exactly know. Maybe it's in another room. What's up? Valerian Meros. Hello, welcome in. Nice to see ya. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Okay, what is that? Mammoth tusk? Yeah, better store that. Better store that in there, not some, like, ancient relic or something. Ooh. Little secret pull chain. Okay. Was watching a San Andreas one. Took 4.5 hours with glitches, but... never realized the importance of the simple phone calls you get through the game. Yeah, I don't think I've seen a GTA speedrun. Whoa, look at this. Oh, this is where she does, like, her sermons, I guess? Or something. Wow. Yeah, I don't think I've seen a GTA speed. It's interesting, like, depending on the game, like, speedruns are so vastly different. It's pretty crazy. What's up, Mr. Nailhead? Welcome in. Interrobang? What's that mean? What's up, Francisco Montez? I'm doing really well. How strong is Alduin compared to Daedra? I mean, as far as I know, like, Daedric princes are strong, but they're definitely not, like, the strongest in the echelon, right? Because I feel like there's a lot of things that can beat out a Daedra, you know? And you can kind of, like, you know, I don't know. At least how Bethesda portrays them. They're not really, like, you can kind of get the upper hand sometimes. I feel like Aedra, I would imagine, would be stronger, but I don't really know too much about Aedra, except for the fact that they're just referenced constantly, obviously. Okay, so that would mean Sotha Sil... How is this even a puzzle, though? I'm definitely missing something for sure, because there's all these mannequins. Is it literally just these 3? I feel like this is definitely... Yeah, this would... I mean, I can try it. Okay, so if I go to this guy and take... I'm assuming I have to take the helmet away, and then I'm assuming I have to put on... So this would be Almalexia, because Almalexia was missing. That would be on the left. So give. And then now that has Mask of Almalexia. How do I... Yeah, good. Oh. It's pointed now. Weird. Or it's got a quest, whatever. So then this would be Sotha Sil, which wouldn't really make much sense to me because Sotha Sil was in the middle. I really don't think this is correct, but we'll see. And then that one also has a quest marker now. And then you will give Vivek... Give. Yeah, didn't expect that to work. Didn't expect it. Watch that GDQ. I gotta watch Pikmin, because I really want to... Pikmin's the type of game where it's like, ooh, the speedruns are probably really interesting. But I don't think that... They only have like 1 or 2 at GDQ, which is really unfortunate. I think you'll better using the Blessing of Almalexia. Where is it? Hers is the statue. Okay, that's what I thought. Hers is in the... Yeah, hers is the giant statue. Wacky Woohoo Pizza Man, what's up? I don't buy retro games. At least comes physical copies of Resident Evil 3 at the original on they selling for 200, 300, which is such a ripoff. Yeah, I mean, that's retro collecting in a nutshell, but it's nice to have the thing. I mean, the vast majority of the games are, like, affordable, especially if it's something that, you know, really means a lot to you and is kind of more of an obscure game or something. But yes, those PS1 and 2 horror games are incredibly expensive, which is quite silly. What's that one? Rule of Rose, which I know nothing about, but it's like $1,000 for some PS2 game or some PS1 game. All right, let's take another look at this. I'm not really understanding this puzzle for whatever reason. Patois is French. It's some sort of sub-language, if that makes sense. It's used by locals of specific regions, if that makes sense. Yeah, I figured it was French, but I don't know what that word means. The heart of Lorcan was destroyed after the battle against Dagoth Ur, which is the source of Vivek's power, so a large enough army of Daedra could possibly overwhelm him. Oh, yeah, that does make sense. Yeah, after the events of Morrowind. That's true. That's true. I've never played San Andreas. I'd probably not 100% it, but a blind playthrough I think would be interesting because that game is mega popular, and I have never touched it. So wouldn't that be cool? Okay, so the answer should be in this room because that's where his sculptor's thing was. I'm not getting the puzzle, but I'll have to figure it out. Don't watch San Andreas. No, I would not. I would definitely save that to play as a blind playthrough. From a lore perspective, Daedric princes are stronger than Alduin. Alduin was created by Akatosh, who is an Aedra, and Aedra are weaker than Daedra. Alduin is weaker than Wow, and he's like the big bad of Skyrim, and he's weaker than your average Daedra. That's unfortunate. What's up, Skylar? Welcome in. This is Ghosts of the Tribunal, an Anniversary Edition quest, basically. What's up, James Jones? Yeah, the armor sets are sick. I love Ordinator armor. I know that in Dragonborn, if you look at Miraak's race, it says he's a Nord, but he could have been an Atmoran since he's so old, or is he too far in the timeline to be Atmoran? I don't know enough about the lore to talk about it, but I will say whenever they hide someone's, like, race and everything, I don't put too much into, like, oh, he was a Nord. Because if you have to look at the game files to determine that, that doesn't mean much to me. Because, I mean, in Bethesda's eyes, he probably could have been anything. You know, they just hit him. Or maybe that's supposed to be known that he was a Nord. I don't really know. But, yeah, I don't put much stock into... You know, like what? There's like some other funny things where, like, if you look at like Radon, like General Radon in Elden Ring, for instance, looks really silly without his mask, but he's not supposed to be seen without his mask, so that doesn't mean much to me. You know what I mean? All right, what is the puzzle here? What am I missing about this? When memory which mask goes on which face? When memory fails, I go to the sculptor's room and pray at the shrines so that I can match blessing to symbol. I feel now I can solve the but what? I can just tell what the person's thing is. Huh? I pray at the shrine so I can match blessing. Am I missing something about getting a blessing? Because we got E for Sotha Sil. Blessing of Sotha Sil. And then we've got the... I mean, he's just talking about the carving on it, right? Because if we go into active effects and look at that, it's not going to have anything. Blessing of Sotha Sil. Yeah. Nothing. Okay, match blessing to carving. How does that help us? I don't really get that. But if we take a look at this, blah, 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 to sculpt a goddess. Oh, no. Take immense pride in these days, the ancient voices, blah, blah, blah. I mean, what's the puzzle? I don't really, because it just tells us what this is. C-E Oblivion. Almalexia, Sotha Sil. Okay, A for, yeah, first letter. So C, yeah, C-E-O. We'll just call it, yeah, C-E-O. So Almalexia, Sotha Sil, Vivek. Okay, I don't really, how does that tie in? I'm not really getting it. Maybe if we go to the statue, maybe we'll understand the big statue. Blah, blah, blah. And I don't think we went over, oh, wait a second. Wait. No, they just have the C everywhere because that's Almalexia, and this is obviously the Almalexia cult. So I don't think we came in here, which is just like some sort of agriculture room. So, whatever. Okay. The problem is we have a whole bunch of mannequins. If it was just 3, I think the answer would be pretty obvious. But the problem is we have like a whole metric F-ton of mannequins. Now, don't put the answer in the chat. I don't want to know. I want to figure it out. But, yeah, it is throwing me off a little bit. I mean, it shouldn't be too hard. We only have 5 masks, though, right? Or we only have 3 masks. Oh, yeah, and there's her thing. Okay. So there she is. Thick thighs. Yeah, thick thighs. So what was her blessing? Let's take a look. Blessing of Almalexia increases heavy armor by 10. One-handed weapons do 10%. Oh, that is big. Okay. I mean, kinda, but... Yeah, alright, so CEO. I mean, I know the order. So how does that relate to the mannequin positioning? That's the question. Let's go back and check. Pestilence says, San Andreas perfectly encapsulates 90s gangster culture. It's funny to me because it's the type of game that I look at, like, the graphics, and I'm like, my god, you know, this is a typical PS2 game. It's so ugly. But people freaking love it to the point of, like, obviously, you know, that game is legendary. So it's like, I really am curious, because I've always been averse to playing it because I'm like, will it hold up as somebody that didn't really grow up with PS2 stuff? And, like, you know, will it just be annoying and janky? But yeah, people love that game so much that I would have to assume I would have a lot of fun with it. So yeah, blind playthrough would be probably pretty neat. Okay, so the banners have CEO. I mean, how is that not... Oh, yeah, it's what I originally thought. Because I thought, like, Almalexia would be in the middle because she's the most important. Okay, so maybe it's just what I originally thought. So let's take that. Let's take that, and let's take that. And then just do you get Almalexia. Okay, and then this would be Sotha Sil. You get Sotha Sil. And then you get Vivek. Boop. Okay, yeah. That's literally what I thought it was at first. Because I was like, she's Almalexia. She would be in the middle because this is an Almalexia cult. She's important. But my mind in that sculpture room was just like, it was Almalexia, Sotha Sil, Vivek. So I thought it was like the order of the statues. But that's really, yeah, I mean, that's such an easy puzzle. Again, I know I got confused on it for a second, but like, God, I really wish they just made things a little bit harder. But yeah, anyways, okay. So what do we get? Paltry treasure here. Let's catch up with the chat, and then we'll pop open the big old chest. Don't think Miraak was ever mentioned by name before Dragonborn. Only thing you hear about is the first Dragonborn could be him or could be Talos. Whereas, like, Manny Marco is mentioned many times in lore prior to Oblivion. True. When it comes to retro games, I just emulate them or jailbreak a console. I think that's perfectly fine. I just preferred to have the physical copy, but that was when I was collecting, which I don't really do anymore. In San Andreas, there's nothing like hearing Samuel L. Jackson curse you out all the time. I didn't know he was in that game. What the heck? I just did a Google search on who is the strongest character in the Elder Scrolls in TSO. What's TSO? And in the consensus is that it's a tie between Vivek and Tiber Septim because of the whole Chim situation. I hope I never Chim that. What is Chim now? I don't know any of this. I would imagine Tiber would be stronger because you can literally kill Vivek in Morrowind, although I probably reduced the difficulty all the way down. Plus the armor in there is heavy armor, so that's plus one-handed would work well. Thick thighs save lives. The graphics don't hold on, but the story is one of a kind. Yeah, and then they did that re-release that everybody hated, right? Because it was like super phoned in or whatever. Jotaro says, if you're worried, you could try to suffer through the remaster. Yeah, which version would you play now? Is the remaster still so... I know when that came out, people were like hating it like crazy. Is that actually terrible? Also, Jotaro, I was listening to your theme at the gym today. Fun fact. Francisco says, just read something that said that Azadal is at Morin, so there is a chance Miraak was at Morin. Could be. Graphics don't hold up, but the size and scope are huge for the time. Yeah, I know the graphics don't hold up, but if the game play... The only thing that usually gets me is, like, if it's an annoying game to play because it's so old, And I never played it before, so I'm not used to the controls. That's what usually makes me, like, super frustrated. But if the controls actually hold up, then, you know, it wouldn't be too bad. All right, what do we get? What is in here? Hope's Fire, but we got Erden Relvel's Note, who was referenced in the other notes, but I forget exactly who they were, what they did. Kill the Priest of Dagoth Ur? Ooh. I was told that without the mask, the gate would not open, but the priests underestimate my master's will. It was Dagoth Ur who opened the gate and beckoned me forward, and when I wear his face, I speak his truth. Ooh, do you get his actual mask? Dagoth Ur's mask? Oh, that would be sick. And when I wear his face, I speak his truth, and from his words I spawn the cure that will spread across the world. My temple brother, Arthamis, was the first to receive its blessing. His once melancholy face has been carved into the most delightful shape and his mouth stitched into a comely smile. He must be quite pleased with the changes, as I have heard no complaints. I feel now that he is truly happy. You may have already met him, slain him with her hand. Perhaps you have met all my master's little pets as they descended on her temple. I knew this would happen, for there must come a time when the Tribunal's champion will challenge my master, as the Nerevarine once did. The Tribunal has 3 heads, and you wear them all, and so, by opening the way, you are worthy of dying by my master's hand. Come to the graveyard by Tel Mithrin. My master's creatures will dine on you there. Okay, this is getting into real Morrowind stuff. Hope's Fire. Target takes 30 points of shock damage, half as much magicka damage. It's basically like a, oh, what are those called in, like, Dark Souls? What are they called? Forgetting. It's one of those curved swords, where you, like, like attacks around shields. Pretty crazy. That's sick. Dwarven Bow. What bow? We're using the Bow of Shadows. So that's not an upgrade. Flawless Emerald, Gold, Iron Gauntlets, Copper, and Onyx Circlet. Okay. The plot thickens, and I'm sure we get our final Dwarven little gem from there as well. Well, yeah, that looks sick as hell. Let's definitely use that. Bow, where is it? So we'll use, let's use Duskfang in the left, and we'll use... I just saw it. Where the hell is it? I just saw it, I swear. No, there it is. Hope's Fire on the right. And then we'll take off Mehrunes Razor, because it's a little boring. Yeah, we got the unenchanted weapon, too. Let's take a look at that. Ooh. Oh, it's got a cool little zappy sort of effect on it. Very neat. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. Pestilence says, I already read that. Josh says Miraak was mentioned. I already read that. No, I did not read that. Josh says Miraak was mentioned before Dragonborn. There's a quest where you delve a ruin with a scholar and the story of Valok and Miraak is told there. Delve into a ruin with a scholar? What quest is that? Is that like some is it like one of those like go to a cave and get a quest type things? Because I'm not remembering that one. But I've done it, without a doubt. Stand Proud is a top 3 JoJo OP. Man, out of the like 6 main OPs, yeah, Stand Proud super duper up there. We had like all the JoJo OPs as our like $50 donation thing on Twitch. Yeah, Bloody Stream is my number 1 by far. I love Bloody Stream so much. Stand Proud would probably be number 2. I think Golden Wind would be number 3. Number 4 would be probably, what is it, Great Days, Part 4's OP. Number 5 would be, I think, I guess Jolene's, but really, I like the Jolene song I like the most is the one that's like later in the anime. And then 6 would be Sono Chino Sadame, I think. John Doe says, how are we able to pray to the Tribunal shrines and receive benefits? Doesn't that imply they're still gods and they're answering prayers? Well, that's what I was wondering before, too, is like, so can you just, so let's say you kill Almalexia, let's say you kill Sotha Sil, let's say you kill Vivek. Are they really dead? How does that work? I don't really, again, not the lore guy, so I don't understand how all that works. Like, Do they get resurrected? Don't, like, you know, with all the god stuff, don't they kind of always come back in some way or whatever? You know, I don't know. So, yeah, maybe they are just, like, out there somewhere, able to, you know, answer prayers somehow. Controls are good. Still good. That's good to know. Burnt Spriggan. Ba-da-da. 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 You have contracted droops? What? What the hell is a droops? Is that a new thing? I feel like I've never heard of that. Almalexia's weapon you get in Tribunal. Yeah, I'm not remembering any. The only thing I remember from doing Tribunal on stream was that one freaking guy. What is it? There's like some wood elf or something. It was really, like, I think it's supposed to be funny or something. He, like, asks you for money, and then he comes back, or you ask him for money or something, and then he, like, has, like, he's, like, insanely powerful or something. Some, like, weird little, like, Easter egg sort of thing or whatever. That's the only thing I'm really remembering. And Sotha Sil, when you find Sotha Sil, that was crazy. Yeah, that guy was weird. High Point Tower. Curved sword. Yes, it's curved swords. Tell me about it. Yeah, the red guards would go nuts for this. What's up, Antonio? Damn, I watched you like 6 years ago. You suddenly came out of my recommended. Glad to see you're still at it. Welcome. Yeah, a lot of people... a lot of people rediscovered the channel with the shorts and all that. It's kind of funny. A lot of people have been... The shorts have been getting pushed into people's algorithm. They're like, wait, I watched you way back in the day. Pretty funny. I'm hoping the shorts don't tank my channel, because I've seen a lot of things about, like, shorts can ruin your channel or something if you do log form. God, have I stated how much I hate how, like, you have to do shorts now. I enjoy making them a lot, but, like, the fact that, like, everything is so centered around making shorts and they can, like, ruin your long form content is, like, God, it's just so stupid. Man, I have a little secret channel somewhere, and it's nothing. Trust me, you're not missing anything. It's like literally an experiment, like an Instagram account. Dude, it's the least amount of effort I've ever put into anything, and it's blown up the most, the easiest. It's so stupid because it's literally an experiment on how the algorithm works now and everything. It's so dumb. Anyways, Chim for anyone is essentially a way to achieve godhood. So, is this like the Chimer or whatever? I always forget what that's all. Yeah, once you get into the nitty-gritty of everything, I usually start forgetting how it all relates and everything like that. I mean, I'm interested in it. It's just like a lot to remember, you know? But, yeah, I'm assuming that's related to the Chimer, or the Kimmer, or the Chimmer, or whatever the heck. I don't know. Everyone always says I mispronounce everything, but you know what I'm talking about. Timothy Davies says, have you seen... Shad from Shadversity doing a comparison review on Skyrim weapons? It's pretty good. By the way, greetings. Haven't popped in a while, but have been subscribed to you for years. What's up, Timothy? Welcome in. No, I don't know who that is. I watch a very particular... Oh, he's got Dagoth's mask. Yep. I watch a very particular set of, like, YouTubers. It's usually not related to... I don't typically watch people that make content in the realm that I make content, because I do it so much, it's just like, you know... I absorb it through doing it, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm not familiar with a lot of, like, other Elder Scrolls people or whatever. Back in the day, yeah, when I did, like, collabs and podcasts and stuff like that, you know. I hate when it does one hand. I'm doing both hands. Thank you. What's up? Erdin Relvel. Give me that mask, you little punk. That's Dagoth Ur's mask you're wearing there. Jatara says, good list. My top 3 probably Fighting Gold. Yeah, Fighting Gold. I called it Golden Wind, but I meant Fighting Gold. Actually, I don't know. All the Part 5 music I love. It's hard to, like, pick one, you know. Stone Ocean. Yep, Stand Proud. Yeah, Stand Proud's so good. You're going to have Stand Proud 3 and your name is Jotaro? It's messed up. It's a quest with some scholar of the Skall Village. Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. The Mask of Dagoth Ur. Look at that. Classic Morrowind mask. Robe of the Lich. Magic regenerates 150% faster. Ooh. And an ebony dagger. Ba 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 ya ba do za ba do ba di ba do ba 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 ga ba do. The hell out of here. Got places to go. What's up, Spirit Fan? Welcome in. Hello, hello. Gaynor, LOL. He has like 700 luck, so he's the yes, freaking yep, that's right, Gaynor. Yeah, I forget exactly what the parameters are there, but I remember I was like, what is this? Because he has super high luck, so he's incredibly hard to kill. I think we did kill him, but I remember that was a weird night. Yeah, because he's yeah, wow. I remember that. I remember loving the look of Tribunal. I remember being in like the sewers like 100,000 times for different stuff. Yeah, Sotha Sil, yeah, Almalexia, that one guy, the prince who was like a douchebag, the prince guy, who was like the son of Berenzia, right? Pretty crazy. Like, Tribunal was so good. It had like tons of cool stuff in it. Ba 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 ba. When you get the chance, you can ask the cultists in the center room to be your follower. At least one of them has a unique weapon. Oh, interesting. Okay, so that's that, I guess. What? So why do they... I guess they just want you to, like, enchant. I mean, I kind of like that they... I'm gonna drop this, I guess. I like that they, yeah, made stuff so that you can enchant it, but at the same time, it kind of sucks to have, like, the Mask of Dagoth Ur, and then there's, like, nothing on it. You have to have enchanting to make it cool, because I would love to wear this. I guess we'll just wear it. And then we've got the Robe of the Lich, which is better than... Oh, are they gonna attack? They're gonna attack me, though, if I try to go back in there, huh? So I guess we'll wear the Ken Rose helmet. Now, what should we do first? I guess we'll go, yeah, we'll look at that unique weapon first. What's up, Lenny Face? Is this Morrowind? Might as well be. I mean, literally, technically, yes, it is Morrowind. We are in Solstheim, which at this point in time is technically Morrowind. James Jones says, always have to come here for the Baragtong gear and playthroughs, as I always play as a Dunmer? Wait, are you talking about... Oh, yeah, this was the room I was thinking of. Oh, but it's like, yeah, the puzzle. Are you talking about, like, just Dragonborn? Because I'm forgetting about Maragtong armor. There's Maragtong armor here? Davo says, shorts are okay when everyone is busy and check the channel on a smoke break. Like I said, I love making the shorts. Like, the one I made today is the most proud one that I've done in terms of, like, editing. Like, I think I'm getting the hang of it, you know what I mean? But yeah, like, the fact that, like, every platform is centered around making shorts now to the point where, like, it hurts your other... I don't know how true this is. I've just been, like, researching algorithm stuff and blah, blah, blah. But, like, yeah, the fact that, like, many people I've seen have said that, like, shorts will hurt their long-form stuff, but then you also have to make shorts or you'll get lost in the shuffle. It's just, like, it's such a disgusting way that, like, you know, current content creation is set up, in my opinion. Some goods to it, but yeah. I just, you know, back in my day, you used to be passionate about something, you made videos on it, and that was all it took, and then people watched you. But now it's like, got to do freaking algorithmic equations and do all this crap. GV has a control group channel. Yeah, there's like a style of content on Instagram Reels that I was like, well, I'm going to do it because it's like just a little experiment, and that has blown up with hundreds of thousands of views extremely easily, multiple times. Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous, to be quite honest. It's very silly. It takes the least amount of effort and has the biggest reward. But that's going off of views alone, which don't mean much if you don't have any engagement. But it's pretty silly. Any early access videos going up tonight? Probably one. Yeah, when the stream ends, I'll probably upload a video, I think. What's up, the Lou? Imperials are Stormcloaks. Stormcloaks, I mean, yeah, listen, Stormcloaks have the cool factor. Yeah, there's a lot of negatives, but let's be honest. You want to be an Imperial lapdog, or you want to be like a badass Stormcloak fighting for your country? It should be pretty obvious. but they do this, but they do... Yeah, I know, but in the context of the game, I think, unless you're role-playing, Stormcloaks are cooler, personally. Not endorsing smoking. Hey, do whatever you gotta do. I ain't judging. Timothy says, cool, no, he has a channel where he reviews medieval weapons. Oh, I probably have heard of him then. Yeah, I thought you meant he's like an Elder Scrolls guy. Oh, that would be cool. Yeah, I would be into that for sure. I'll try to look him up. Shadiversity. He likes parents that hate him. Who's that? Yeah, the Morrowind music. Yep, I love the use of it in this. Can enchant it however you'd like to. The tower you were running by? Wait, what about the tower? Yeah, I like that they went for, like, letting the player enchant stuff, but at the same time, it's like, what if you, I mean, you have to have, like, high, because, like, if you're like me, it's like you want to make the best enchanted thing, and to do that, you need 100 enchanting, you need the potion, you need all this crap. It's like, I don't have that, but it is cool, but I just kind of rather it have, like, a, you know, an effect. Maybe that's just me. It is a boring quest line, but if you want to do everything, you got to do it. Got the Miraak armor as part of the quest where you get the house in Solstheim? I am not remembering that at all. What? Weird. Wow, yeah, the only one I'm remembering is the Oblivion Mehrunes Razor quest, where you can, like, get the Miraak armor, but it's like a weird interaction.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh, so they're just a whole bunch of followers. Oh, I just realized. So the Hand Kenlo guy betrayed them. Yeah, I think I just realized that because all these people are called Hands.
Azura's wisdom to you.
And also to you, my friend. Okay, which one of these people has a unique weapon? I mean, that looks like, yeah, and his name is Vesparth the Toe. So that person definitely seems to have the unique weapon. Watchman Sindris. Looks like some sort of dagger, ebony dagger or something. We've got Hand Ithra Mavandis, who has the same type of weapon I have. We've got Hand Kydrin Indobar, who also has the same type of scythe thing. It's got to be Vesparth Toe, I'm thinking.
Need something?
Follow me. I need your help.
Let's not waste any time.
Let's not. Vesparth the Toe. I need to trade some things with you.
What do you need to take?
I need to take this, yeah. Actually, oh, you've got a journal, too. Oh, you've got a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, I'm going to leave you with one ring to rule them all, but I'll take that, and then let me read your journal. This is weird, just like, okay, give me your journal. Okay, I'm going to read it now. Indabar's a riot. Every day he reminds me how we're not worthy to wear his precious Ordinator armor, even though I'm pretty sure if push came to shove, I could take him. But since I'm not good enough to be her hand, just for fun I started calling myself Almalexia's Toe. Dirty little toe at that, with a lot of ash under the nail. Anyways, I tossed the idea to Indabar and knocked back another pint as the veins on his forehead started popping. I also offered to anoint Sindris as Almalexia's navel, because why not? There are enough body parts on her ladyship for all of us. Indabar didn't think it was very funny. Must be in the blood. Same goes for me, after all. My ancestors were armigers, loyal to Vivek, and more importantly, knew how to take a joke. Can't tell whose side Sindris is on, but you can't really get a read on what the mage thinks, given he's got a mushroom on his head. Oh yeah, armigers, the buoyant armigers, right? So much crazy stuff in Morrowind. Good little reference. I'll take that, and the Cleaver of St. Felms. 52 damage. Burns the target for 25 points. Targets on fire take extra damage. Absorb 25 points of magicka. That sounds pretty good. That sounds not bad at all. Okay, it's time for us to part ways now.
I'm heading home if you need me.
Yeah, well, that's a long journey, I'm sure. Okay, well, yeah, if there's anything else in this that anybody knows about that I didn't get, let me know. I think we pretty much saw and did everything. Very cool. Big love letter to Morrowind.
There's something you need?
Quite good stuff, but yeah, let me know if I missed anything, because it's a bit of a compound, you know. GTA Ezio 500 says, how many cats do you have? Currently 3, actually, which may be news to some people in the chat. Yeah, I have this little Oreo cat, tuxedo cat named Yen right here. But I also have a gray tabby cat named Greyjoy, their brother and sister. And then recently, my girlfriend found a cat outside of our garage, bone thin, asking for help, basically. So we took her in, and unfortunately, it's looking like it's getting to the point, which we all know, where, like, you know, you're getting attached to an animal, and nobody wants to, like, do the hard thing that needs to be done, which is rehome her or whatever. I mean, she is extremely sweet, and we do like her a lot. Her name is Tully. She's a calico cat we just found. But we're unable to locate any owner. There's no, like, missing posts about her, and she does not have a microchip. So as far as we can tell, she's either a stray or I don't really know. So the bad thing about that is we can't really afford to take on another animal, especially one that eats a lot of cat food, which is extremely freaking expensive if you feed cats wet food. Extremely expensive. Just like a pack of, like, 30 cans or whatever is like $30. Crazy. What's up? Mwah. Speak of the devil. So, yeah, we're at a spot where, like, yeah, I would like to keep her. I mean, she's a very sweet older cat, but it's also going to be really expensive to take on another cat at this point. So, yeah, and the other thing is, like, yeah, if she has health issues or whatever like that, which she seems to have some sort of teeth stuff, then, yeah, it's going to be, you know, I don't know. So, we're trying to figure all that stuff out. We at least want to get her tested to see if she has contagious cat diseases, so we're keeping them very separate at the moment from my two cats. But it is an event in progress, or whatever you want to call it. Random Red Guard. Who the heck are you? Okay. Thanks for attacking me, random man. Appreciate it. Steel War Axe. Alrighty, now, how are we doing on inventory? We might want to go back and drop a bunch of stuff off, which is probably the move. Also, yes, get a healing spell. Holy freaking crap, I need a healing spell really bad. Really, really bad. Arpiazza says, and they could have enchanted it with an enchantment that isn't in the normal game. Yes. Would have loved that. Yeah, mess with the enchanting stuff. Make some weird enchantments. I don't know how hard that would be coding-wise or how much you can do with Creation Club stuff, but that would be epic. I would love that. Yeah, personally, I think it would have been the better choice for Dagoth Ur's mask, because I basically just have to drop it off, and I really want to wear it, but I don't have enchanting, so I would have to grind enchanting now, and some characters are just not going to be an enchanter-type character, you know, even though it's very useful in Skyrim. Very, very useful. What's up, Bad Brains, who says, the player home in Raven Rock is my favorite, has the mannequins, tons of space, forge, alchemy, etc. I know I've done the quest, but yeah, I tend to not use, I think I've always in the past used the Hearthfire DLC stuff, because I'm like, well, it's a whole DLC, I'm gonna use it, plus it's customizable, right? So, yeah, I guarantee I've got the house, but I just probably never did anything with it, I'm assuming. Okay. Should we do some alchemy? Maybe we should do some alchemy. Because this was supposed to be an alchemic character at first, but as usual in all my playthroughs. Powdered mammoth tusk? The heck is that? I don't remember that ingredient at all. The heck? James says, I believe you could make the other weapon now. Yes, so we're gonna go and finish that as soon as we get our inventory set. I just don't want to have a bunch of stuff over encumber me. Ooh, big stuff here. Okay, restore magic would be good too. Let's do that. Oh my god. So much stuff. Time for everybody to cringe as I do this incredibly inefficiently because I cannot be bothered to ever learn how to actually use alchemy. Can't do it. People have left 15,000 comments on my channel in the past about how to accurately do alchemy, and I just can't bring myself to do it. What can I say? You know? Let's do fortify health. It's weird because it's like, I know it's like the wheat and the giant's toe and the whatever creep cluster, I think, but it's like they never put it together, probably because I just didn't like learn that attribute or whatever. I don't know. I just get really, as soon as I see the alchemy menu, my brain just like turns off. Same thing with mathematics, basically. Da, 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 zoo, da, ba, ba. Oh my god, we have so many. Yeah, that's what's weighing us down. Jesus. Ba 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 ba. Ba pa 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 ba pa pa pa. Okay. Making the stuff, making that stuff, I'm making the stuff. You know I'm making it. Do da da do da do da do da do da da pa 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 pa. Oh, discovering some things. Ba 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 ba. Okay, cool. Do 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 do. What's up, Tyler Gibson, who says the only chat rules don't be a weirdo, counts me out. Hello, GV in chat. Yeah, I should change that because we had a discussion about it the other day. Because people were like, well, I'm weird. What do you mean? But when I say weirdo, I mean you can be as weird as you want. Just don't be like, you know, coming to make everybody go like, what the hell? What's this person talking about? Overtly sexual and whatever. I don't know. You know, that sort of weird. In terms of general weirdness, that's perfectly fine. Be as weird as you want. But yeah, I'll probably change that rule. I know you're making a joke, though. Jotaro, if only it had levitation, oh, that would actually be sick. That would be cool. I mean, obviously it would be a huge balance problem, but that would be so fun. I honestly wouldn't care, probably. Ebony mace, scimitars, fishing rod, light of day. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. That's a cool one. Mage Bane. That triggered a memory way back in the day for me. Mayrune's Razor, just in case. Skull Crusher, Staff of Worms. The Unenchanted Weapon, which is such a weird thing there. Okay, Ethereal Crown we'll keep. Apprentice Robes of Destruction we sell. Store that. We don't really need his robes and stuff now, right? Yeah, so I think we store... although that's a huge helmet. That actually does a lot. Maybe we keep that, actually. Leather Scout armor and boots. Store the robes. Gauntlets. Helmet. We'll just store. We'll never use it. Mask of Dagoth Ur. I really want to use this, but we'll have to enchant it. Nordic Amulet. Eminent Health. Circlet. Extreme Magicka. Ring. Eminent Stamina. Ring of Master. What do we have? Yeah, that's okay. Ring of Recharging Squire, Robe of the Lich, Temple Priest, Boot, Scalder, Amulet. What? Yeah, because we have that. That's good. And then the ring, and then the helmet. Okay. Jesus. Okay, anything to sell goes in here. So many things. So many things. Yeah, we'll store that too. Boopity 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 boopity. Boopity 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 boopity. Okay, back over here to apparel and store that. And then that should be fine. Okay, let's go get that new weapon. Trueflame. Do. What up, Gray Eminence, who says I always use the Whiterun place because I'm super imaginative. I mean, Whiterun's cool. Whiterun, you know, it's kind of the first bastion when you enter the Skyrim world. The first, like, real, like, wow, this is a city type moment. I can understand the Whiterun, you know, house purchase choice.
The northern
I get it.
Ship shape and ready to go.
Talk to Captain Gowland if you're looking to book passage.
Severin Manor. Which one is that? Is that here or is that the Whiterun one? No, Whiterun is Breeze Home, right? I remember that. Is somebody attacking right now? That's like combat music, right? Yeah, something's going on. Is it a dragon? Well, I don't know what they're fighting, and it's not my problem. Alright, where was... Falbathars. Right. Falbathars. Tyler Gibson says, I like the Hearthfire Home stuff, but I always use the college as a main base. I like the Hearthfire stuff the first time I did it. After that, it kind of became like a chore every time to like make all the nails, hinges, whatever. I like that. I feel like they updated it to give you... What the hell just happened? Whoa, what? Wait, is it telling me to leave? Whoa, that really looked weird when I turned the camera. I guess because it's all skewed. Yeah, I like that they updated it to give you, like, smithing experience, because I feel like they did. I feel like that didn't used to do it. I could be wrong. But anyways, yeah, it's kind of a chore now for me to do. But, yeah, Bloodchill Manor, I think, is my current favorite new place. Lot of new stuff in, Anniversary Edition, though. Pretty much a player home for any playstyle. Really cool stuff. Okay. Falbathar's Forge. GTA says, have you played Hogwarts Legacy? Yeah, 100% it did everything in it back on the PlayStation 5. Enjoyed it quite a bit. Thought it was a very strong game. Thought it was quite cool. Wacky Woohoo says, favorite current anime watching right now? What have we been watching? I feel like we haven't really been watching a lot of... We did subscribe to Crunchyroll for something. Oh, it's like, yeah, there's like a thing on the tip of my tongue that I was watching recently in terms of anime. But I can't remember. Jujutsu Kaisen was the last big one we watched. That was, yeah, season 1, I was kind of like, you know, why does everybody like this so much? It seems super overrated. But then season 2, I was like, oh, okay. They really stepped everything up, and I liked it a lot. Outside of that, Assassination Classroom, but that's kind of just kind of, you know, casually, more for fun. So, yeah, I'd say Jujutsu Kaisen was really the last thing that was significant that we watched. John Doe says, you seem like you know what you're doing with alchemy. I mean, I know how to, like, combine the ingredients and all that crap. Yeah, I've never really, like, memorized the combinations, though. RP, as it says, would you ever play Silent Hill 2? For sure, yes, I would. I've never played it, but I'm not really... I bought a lot of games recently, so I don't really want to stack on another $70, $80 purchase on top of all the backlog, that stuff that I still haven't gotten to. But, yeah, I do want to play Silent Hill 2. It'd be the type of thing where if somebody gifted it to me, I would play it, but outside of that, it'll probably take a while for me to get around to purchasing it. The remake that just came out, yep. Because I've never played a Silent Hill game, so it'd be epic. Spirit says, have you ever thought about doing horror games in any other capacity this month beyond some of the indie titles you have just going on the YouTube channels? Just curious. I was thinking about it when we were doing streaming on Twitch like consistently, but you know, then I just moved over to YouTube. By then, already like a lot of time had passed, and you know, I just didn't have time and all that to set up like Oktoberfest. I thought it would be better to chip away at the stuff we already had going on over here. So, in terms of this month, probably not. I mean, I was considering doing horror stuff, but time just got away from me, basically. We have like, you know, 3 days left, and that's not really enough time to do something, which mainly would be Silent Hill 2 for me to want to do, pretty much. Okay, let's do it. Place gem forge conduit number 2, number 3. Oh, they're all different color. No, they're blue and they turned red. Place the gems in the forge. Place the gems in the forge. Sword slot. Okay. We just take it, I'm assuming. Trueflame. Trueflame added. Quest completed. Completed. Pick up Trueflame. Yeah, we did. Come on. Got like 1,500 objectives popping up. Let's go. Complete the quest. Let's go. What up, GV? Did you lift today? If so, what did you train? Indeed, I did. Today was leg day and shoulders day. So I did a bunch of leg stuff and I did a bunch of shoulder stuff. And, yeah, really been craving the gym lately. It's been a lot of fun. Since October is almost over, would you play Resident Evil? Probably, yeah. I mean, we have 3 days to, like, do a horror game. So, I mean, it would have to be something incredibly short. And then on top of that, you know, we just got so much other stuff going on. I don't think so. I'm a big fan of horror stuff, but we just kind of ran out of time on this main channel, unfortunately. You know what I mean? GV, if maybe you have a little spare time at some point, could you give us a hand sorting out a decently modded version of Skyrim single player? Huh? Could you give us a hand sorting out a decently modded version? Are you asking me to help you pick out a modded version of Skyrim? I have zero modding experience outside of, you know, downloading story mods and playing them, basically. So I don't think I would be the person, unfortunately. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, so what did we just get? Trueflame. Burns the target for 30 points. Targets on fire take extra damage. So basically the same thing. I'm assuming they made these in the style of Morrowind because they look very blocky. I'm assuming this is the same thing. Yeah, this is basically the opposite of Hope's Fire, which is magicka damage. We got the Fire, the Shock. Is there a stamina one? That's probably the first, because that dude had another weapon, didn't he? That might have been the first one, because I'm assuming it's usually triplicate, fire, shock. Oh, frost. It would be frost, though. Yeah, frost and stamina. I don't know. Okay, which one do I like better? I like the scimitar, I think, or the whatever you want to call it. But Trueflame looks a little cooler. Okay, let's go with Trueflame in the right hand and Hope's Fire in the left hand. So then we got these double Morrowind blades, basically, and the Ordinator helmet as well. Looking pretty neat. All right. So, what next? I don't think we have... Do we have any other Dragonborn stuff active? Oh, the Deathbrand stuff. Can you just get that? Would that be helpful? Be cool. It's not new, though. Okay, what else we got? Oh, yeah, we gotta go to Skall Village. So we could progress the main Dragonborn quest until we get to Skall. We also might be able to just do it. Might be able to just go to Skall Village, but... Yeah, I guess we should do this a little bit, huh? I've arrived on Solstheim in search of Miraak, mentioned in a note as being behind the attempt on my life. Perhaps someone in the town of Raven Rock will know about him. Search for information about Miraak. Let's go. Jotaro says... Oh, yeah, this. Yeah, I did see this today. That was so weird because, like, he just popped up on the Twitter feed. I know you probably don't want to talk about drama too much. I don't really care. As long as, like, we're all being respectful. You know, I try to make sure, like, any topic is not off limits. That's always been important to me because, like, a lot of streams, yeah, you're just not allowed to talk about this or that or the other thing. It's like, oh, my God. I don't know. To me, it's entertaining to discuss stuff. You know what I mean? But... did you see it looks like Mr. Matty Plays broke his NDA with BioWare and leaked a new Dragon Age gameplay footage early?
You can go where you please.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what the heck was happening with that. Because, like, I saw him pop up on my timeline, and, like, it was a thread making fun of him, basically. And I was like, wait, what? Because I know of him through, you know, all the Bethesda stuff, obviously. Yeah, that was really weird. What's going on with that? So, as far as I could tell, he got Dragon Age of the Veilguard early and, like, he, you know, for a review copy, whatever. But he broke an NDA because I don't really understand what happened. Like, from what I could tell, he had a character that was the same character going around and leaked footage. So it was the same, I guess your guy is called a rook. Kind of like in Baldur's Gate, it's called a Tav or whatever, right? So I guess his character was the same character that was going around and, like, leaked footage. But then the account that was leaking it or something was, like, somebody that was really racist or something like that. They had, like, a bunch of, like, racist or homophobic stuff about them, or they said or something. So I guess, like, it turns out, like, his friend is racist and homophobic or something like that. And then, yeah, he, like, broke his NDA or something because somehow his gameplay got out there before the NDA was lifted. So, that's from what I could tell because I didn't have a lot of time to really, like, look at this while I was finishing up my workout today. So feel free to correct me, obviously, if I'm wrong about any of that.
The frontier, but
Who the heck am I supposed to go to, by the way? Search for information about... We're supposed to talk to the mayor guy, right? So, all that being said, what do I think? I mean, yeah, I would have to know the details, because I really don't understand exactly what went on with all that. I just saw that, yeah, he was involved in some weird stuff, basically, as I was finishing my workout.
If you've got any gripes,
Okay, let's go talk to the mayor or whatever. Where's the mayor, dude? The house in the middle, right? God, this freaking chair.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I need to learn about... Where's the mayor? Like, no one is here, but it's also one in the morning, so that makes sense. What's up, Alex Quaid? Welcome in. Hello, hello. Okay, let's wait like 9, 10, 11. Alex Quaid says, I'm glad I was able to make the stream. Got back late from the gym. I did too, which is why we started 30 minutes late today. But hope you had a good workout. Welcome in.
Just remember who's in charge around.
Jujutsu Kaisen. Yep, same. Loved it. What's up, Sheriff Psycho Boy Vlogs? Welcome in. What up?
Don't let the states of Raven Rock fool you. Our desire for Raven Rock's return to its former glory is as strong as the bulwark itself.
Do you know someone called Miraak?
Do I? What a strange thing. It sounds so familiar, and yet I cannot place the name.
Can you tell me anything about him?
I'm not even sure. I can picture a temple here on Solstheim. Must have been a bad dream.
Okay, thanks.
My doors are open if you wish to discuss matters involving Raven Rock.
Halloween horror stream? What day would that be? Yeah, because we already got the Halloween party stuff out of the system. What day would... So today's the 28th. Today's Monday, 9 Tuesday, 30th Wednesday. So Halloween is Thursday? As far as I can tell. So we don't normally stream that day. But... I mean, we could. I mean, yeah, for anybody that's ever watched me for any period of time, like, you might know I'm a huge horror fan. I used to be a huge pussy and not watch anything or, yeah, involve myself with anything related to horror at all. But then once streaming Outlast on Twitch, it really, like, made me addicted to, like, you know, doing horror stuff. So, yeah, I'm a big horror fan. I mean, we could, yeah, maybe. I'll think about it. I will think about doing a horror stream. But I guess it would have to be Thursday. I do have a costume. It's a weird one. It doesn't really make sense without Cindy, but yeah. Perhaps. I shall think about it. Wacky Woohoo Pizza Man says, have you thought about doing simulcasting? So you're talking about like streaming on Twitch and YouTube at the same time? Yeah, I thought about it. First of all, my computer's a little sluggish these days, so I really don't know if my computer would be able to handle it. I'm not really exactly sure how much strain, you know, doing that puts on my computer. Now, if it's zero strain, depending on how it works, because I've seen kind of, you know, differing reports. Okay, so that solves that. But also, one of my mods and IRL friends said, like, it really kind of divides community, so I don't know much about that either. I'd have to look into, like, yeah, do people just kind of hate multi-streams? Because it is weird, you know, when you're, like, doing a stream on multiple platforms. To me, it's like, yeah, you probably should focus on one group of people. But, I don't know, maybe that's, like, an archaic way of thinking. So, yeah, I'd have to look more into it. I don't know. I kind of like the idea of, like, growing a new community here on YouTube specifically. If I'm, like, doing TikTok streaming, Twitch streaming, YouTube streaming all at the same time, it's just kind of like... I don't know. Why don't we just all be in the same spot? Like it's clicking a link. It's not like a huge deal.
You there. What brings you to this place? Why are you here?
What up? Who are you?
I am Freya of the Skall. I am here to either save my people or avenge them.
Save them from what?
I am unsure. Something has taken control of most of the people of Solstheim. It makes them forget themselves and work on these horrible creations that corrupt the stones, the very land itself. My father, Storm, our shaman, says Miraak has returned to Solstheim, but that is impossible.
You'd be surprised. This Miraak tried to have me killed.
Then you and I both have reason to see what lies beneath us. Let us go. There is nothing more I can do here. The tree stone and my friends are beyond my help for now. We need to find a way into the temple below.
Sounds good. Find the source of Miraak's power. And I guess it just opens? Why does it just open? It's kind of weird. Oh, is that? Oh! Cultists. They're pretty strong now, actually, with all these one-handed buffs. Not too shabby. Mudcrab chitin. Hello. Ooh, yeah. Good damage. Good damage. Yo, Puchiha, they were the $2 Yeah, by the way, I am going to go through and make sure all the alerts and all that is correct. I feel like Streamlabs doesn't really give you a lot of options for YouTube, so I might have to switch to an entirely different like website and system. Because I do want to set up all the alerts and everything for some good old-fashioned fun, you know, like we had it on Twitch back in the day, but probably new stuff, obviously. So thank you, Puchiha, for the $2. Not exactly sure why it doesn't trigger. Yeah, next time I get an hour, I will go through and make sure everything's all good. Thank you very much. Okay, let's go. I haven't done this in so long. Oh my god, I do not remember this dungeon at all. Not one bit. How are you? I'm doing well. I had a pretty good day today. Overall, can't complain. Jotaro says, Hope's Fire was the Nerevarines' weapon. Almalexia and him had them made together because they were married. No third one. Oh. Nerevarine was married to Almalexia. I'm not remembering that. That's interesting. But not in the course of Morrowind, right? I'm trying to remember if Almalexia has any like sort of marriage dialogue with you. Because the Nerevarines like a second coming, pretty much. God, I freaking love Morrowind's main story. It's so cool. So clever and interesting. Although I guess, apparently, I think a lot of people say it takes a lot from the Bible, right?
We must be careful in these ruins. Traps can be anywhere, and there will likely be many.
Okay.
Miraak was trying to take power here, and protect himself in the process.
No one memorizes the alchemy combinations, trust me. Based on my YouTube comments, there are definitely people that at least know, like, the most useful ones. But yeah, I would bet a lot of people don't really go that far. That's about all that's come out so far. Dev from BioWare confirmed they were aware of it. Oh yeah, I heard that too. Yeah, that's really weird, because, like, if you're in Mr. Maddie's position...
Was it in service to the dragons? Or for his own purposes?
I don't know. Yeah, because if you're in Mr. Maddie's position, it's like, why, man, if you get like early access to stuff and, you know, or making reviews and all that, why would you ever? Because like, what did he, I don't, why, so I guess he like, yeah, I'm confused because like that means he literally leaked it, right? But then how is it going through his friend? It's confusing without knowing all the facts. But, yeah, why would you ever, like, because I saw a bunch of comments in the thread and stuff saying, like, oh, he was just establishing himself as, like, a legitimate reviewer. And it's like, yeah, if you're going for that, why the heck would you ever leak something? Like, is it money-related? Like, I'm just trying to find the motivation here, because it's like, why would you shoot yourself in the foot, you know what I mean? And instead of just, like, reviewing games, which a lot of people would love to do. I don't know. I'd have to look into it more. I don't want to start a drama either, but GV could bench way more than Mr. Man. Yeah, that's all that matters. Yeah, I'm getting there, man. I had to switch to like a free bench because like I switched from Planet Fitness recently, which a lot of people love to crap on, obviously. I had to switch from Planet Fitness, and this new gym has like a bench with like free, whatever you call it, a free barbell, dumbbell, whatever. Not a dumbbell, a free bar. You know what I mean? I don't know what do you call it, but anyways, I had to switch to that because it's just they didn't have it at Planet Fitness. It seemed better. And boy, oh boy, that was a rude awakening. Like not having a Smith machine, have the the stabilization of the Smith machine being able to like re-rack the weight and everything. That was a rude awakening, but I've gotten used to it now. But man, the amount that I can bench has gone way down because that takes like way more effort, you know.
Knew I'd find you.
But I enjoy it more. It feels like much more significant of a workout. So we're getting there. Thursday is Halloween. I'm feeling called out on avoiding horror. I mean, I think it's absolutely valid to not like horror as an element of media because, yeah, I mean, it's horror. There's like a lot of negative stuff. Me personally, once streaming it on Twitch, I realized like, oh, okay, I kind of get. Because, yeah, like my friends used to go to haunted houses and stuff when I was a kid, and like I would never go. I was so like scared of getting scared. I hated it. But then like kind of forced into it because like it made for really good content back in the day. Yeah, it kind of made me enjoy it, you know what I mean? And definitely get desensitized to it because it's very hard for a game to actually like scare me legitimately now. Usually I could just like appreciate it if it's a good game, but to actually like truly scare me outside of a jump scare is difficult. The hulking Draugr? The hulking Draugr? What's up, Puchiha? Welcome in. Thanks again for the donation. Who says, how you doing, GV? Doing good. Doing good. Yeah, can't complain. Just same old stuff, making content, trying to get better, trying to get stronger, yada, yada, yada. Just enjoying the process, you know? Do. Puchiha says, I prefer YouTube's UI when it comes to streamed content. I've definitely gotten used to YouTube's now. I definitely preferred Twitch before, but now that I've streamed a bunch on YouTube, yeah, it almost seems like I do enjoy it more now. Because Twitch, going back to Twitch for like that last Minish Cap stream or whatever, it did feel kind of odd, funnily enough. So, yeah, I'm just, you know, anytime like a website changes its UI, it's all like everybody hates it, no matter what, even if it's like a better, you know, situation where people just hate change. But yeah, for sure I'm getting used to YouTube's now. Oh my god, why do I only have frost breath? Like I need like, man, because fire breath is like really annoying to get.
By the Allmaker!
By the Allmaker! It's Draugr! No god, not Draugr. I've never seen them before. They're so scary. Oh god. I hope I still didn't get new healing. Gosh, I keep forgetting that. How come you're doing the Dragonborn questline? Cause one of the anniversary edition thing involves the Skall. And I'm sure there's a chance that we could just go to the Skall and activate it. But I figured, you know, we just do this just in case you need Freya to be there to get this new AE quest or whatever the heck. You probably don't, but yeah, I just figured we'd break it open just to kind of open up the map a little bit. Just to make sure, pretty much. Basically. Jotaro says, sorry, mistyped. It was Nerevar and Almalexia that were married, so it was way before the events. Yeah, that's what I figured. I didn't think it was like the Nerevarine that you play.
I'm not going down there. It would be foolish to attempt.
Figured it was the first iteration or whoever. How many iterations of the Nerevar have there been? Just two, including you and Morwen? Or has there been more? I love the word Nerevarine, by the way. It's one of my favorite Elder Scrolls related words. Wacky Woohoo says, I think it depends on your bandwidth when it comes to your Wi-Fi plus point of simulcasting. You don't have to abandon your on the previous streaming platform when it's supposed to be unite fans. Well, here's the thing. Listen, I would love to cater to the Twitch audience and, like, you know, I would have loved to continue that and grow and all that. But I'm not going to lie, when you know, start with, like, at the peak of your streaming career, when you have, like, 300 concurrent viewers, 100 concurrent viewers, anywhere in between, whatever, and then, you know, it dwindles down to, like, 12 people watching you play Minish Cap, when you're genuinely, like, trying to, like, you know, put some good content out into the world, trying to, like, make some good stuff, you know, it's kind of hard to see that day after day and be like, okay, am I wasting my time here? Like, is there no possible way to, you know, regrow this community and kind of like reinvigorate it, you know, now that I've gotten a bit stronger in multiple ways and whatever. So, you know, it just came to that over and over and over again. I was just like, okay, I think I just have to cut and run here because I don't think there's any way, you know, we're going to make anything happen here on Twitch. Unless I literally just have like a different, you know, I rebrand as something or make a new channel or whatever. So, you know, yeah, I mean, listen, I would have loved to make it work. I would have loved to have a cohesive community over there. And we did have a very good, strong, you know, momentum going for a bit. But, yeah, man, I mean, I'm sorry. It just really sucks to feel like you're putting a lot of effort into something. And then basically seeing it go nowhere. Multiple days, multiple streams after multiple streams after multiple streams. So, is multi-streaming the way forward for this community? You know, what we're doing here on YouTube? I don't know. I'd have to do more research. I mean, I'm not saying I won't do it, but I also think it's just kind of weird to, like, stream to every platform under the sun just to get, like, an extra 3 viewers that prefer to watch on TikTok or whatever. I don't know. It just seems kind of bizarre to me, but yeah. Frost breath. I feel like frost breath. I feel like people said frost breath was really good, and then like it's genuinely terrible. Like everybody resists it. Everybody. It's so hard to get frost breath to feel like it does anything. 92 one-handed. Not bad. Amalexia was married to Nerevar, not the Nerevarine. Yep. The Nerevarine is Indoril Nerevar, reincarnated through, so that's why he said that. Yeah. Yep. I picked up what you were putting down. Can't even figure out how to navigate Twitch these days. The update killed it.
That gave him reason to turn on his masters. But his path seems to have been a cruel one.
Is that specifically...
We will find some answers to what happened so long ago.
Is that specifically the mobile UI, or did they change the Twitch UI? And I'm not remembering that.
Now we end this.
Bum 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 za ba ba da dun dun dun.
There was no other way to end.
I don't think so, ma'am. I think we had to put them down with our swords. It's what we had to do. We had to do it.
This may be worth exploring.
Do 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 za boo da boo ba boo. Boo ba boo za be ba be da do do. Goodbye. Do ch do ch ch do. Okay, I guess we're going this way. This place is quite large. What's the coolest AE weapon in your opinion? Coolest AE weapon. What would that... I mean, it's hard to remember all of them, basically. Shadowren's pretty sick. I love that they made it, like, transform between the axe and the sword, right? I love that sword in the original Oblivion iteration. Shadowrun's pretty sick. Bow of Shadows is cool. I feel like with some of the AE stuff, they really did kind of like shoot their shot a little bit too much. Some of it's just like, you know, what about the ultimate scepter? That did the ultimate thing. It's like, okay. I feel like it's power crept a little bit on the normal Skyrim stuff. So like Bow of Shadows is like kind of like that. It's like a little extra. I like the balanced stuff more, you know.
Where did you come from?
Where did you come from? What else is there? Man, why don't they do Nerve Shatter? I feel like that would have been epic. Or did they and I'm forget? Oh, maybe they did because we haven't done Saints and Seducers yet. Yeah, maybe I'm just forgetting Nerve Shatter. What else is there? I mean, these weapons are cool. I wouldn't say they're my favorite. They're pretty standard, you know. One-handed swords that do elemental damage. Trying to think. Probably Ruin's Edge. Honestly, I love the design of it. I love the randomness to it. And I loved it in the original Shivering Isles. Yeah, I probably would say Ruin's Edge, in all honesty. Okay, I have no idea where this place is so big. I'm assuming we're going down there, maybe?
much deeper can this be? I had been told that Miraak's power was great, but to have built so large a temple, it cannot be much
The
farther.
word wall.
I feel it
What
from
could it be?
I had heard Miraak had turned against the dragon god.
Strength Oh, yeah, I forgot Dragon Aspect is a Dragonborn thing. That's right. That's
Something
pretty
feels
good.
wrong. Brace yourself.
Ba, 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 da, ba, da, ba, da. Oh, by the old maker! Oh my god! We're in such danger. The gatekeeper. Get him.
I thank you
Nice.
for your protection.
Temple of Miraak Key. Thank you. Zuba dubuda baduba dabuda badu dabuda. All I've ever seen was mobile UI, but it's so much worse than it was when I started following you, so I'm happy you're on YouTube now, even though I lost my 3-year following streak. Yeah, like I said, I mean, I would have loved to make Twitch work. You know, Twitch had some of the craziest memories of my entire life, you know. It was insane during that time. During a lot of the time, you know, I feel we really hit our stride for a while, but listen, at a certain point, you just feel like your hands are tied, you know what I mean? I mean, I know a lot of people had channel points and, yeah, watch streaks and all that, and wanted to see certain series and whatever, but it just really did feel like at a certain point my hands were tied and there was literally nothing that I could do to reinvigorate that platform. So, yeah, you know, you gotta make the choice at a certain point. But, yeah, as far as YouTube's UI goes, outside of Chrome crashing, which seems to have been happening these past streams, which never happened with Twitch for whatever reason. I don't know. Yeah, I'm definitely getting used to it. I just like that it automatically archives the streams to the stream tab so anybody can watch it without having to download it, edit it, render it, upload it, which obviously takes a long time because they're big streams. Yeah, I like that factor of it, basically. Okay, well, there's obviously a door there. The question is, how do we activate said door? Stalingrad says, the mobile UI sucks, and the Twitch app for the TV sucks too. I've never had a PC, but I think they focus on that more than anything. Yeah, I've only ever watched Twitch on PC, so that's probably why.
Impossible. There must be something more. Look around. I will let you know if I find anything in the dining area.
Probably why it's never been an issue for me personally, because, yeah, I've always used PC for Twitch. But I have heard really bad things, not just in this conversation, about the mobile UI.
I knew it. A secret passage in the dining area just opened up.
Wow, is this your first dungeon, Freya?
Let's move quickly.
Yeah, this thing tends to happen quite often. John Doe says, would you rate Bow of Shadows higher if the quest made you earn it? I think Bow of Shadows to me is a cool weapon, and I totally understand why it's in the game. But it's just one of those that, like I said, just feels a little extra. As far as the quest where you get it, yeah, you just kill a guy on the balcony of Dragon's Reach, right? It's not too... We did it a while ago, so I don't really remember it, but... Yeah, you just do that, right? You get the weapon. No, it just kind of goes into that category of, like...
I wonder if there is something here that tells the story of Miraak.
It goes into that category of, like, weapon that seems a little over-tuned. I don't actually even know how, like, strong it actually is. Just, like, the fact that it, like, fires fast and turns you invisible and whatever else, you know. I don't know. Just seems like one of those things that's like, okay, yep, that's an excuse to put an overpowered weapon
I do not recognize this statue.
in
Passed by a
another
few of
edition of
them
Skyrim.
They are becoming more frequent as we get further in.
Oh, yeah, these guys. Forgot
I
about
do not
those
like this
dudes.
place. It almost looks as if this statue is
She has a
alive.
lot of dialogue. Wow. Grey Eminence says they put a lot of OP items in for sure. The weapons feel like endgame things, but that's not totally bad. Yeah, I totally agree. I don't think it's a bad thing. I just think, you know, there's a category for me that falls into, okay, this is like an overpowered, you know, uber cool weapon, which I like a more balanced approach, typically. Basically.
It is eerily quiet. I do not suspect that will be the case the further we go. Be on your guard.
As opposed to not being on my guard during the entire Draugr saga, the Draga. I'm always on my guard for you. Don't you understand? Don't you get it? You utter fool. Oh, yeah, this place. I was like, where's the place with the big stairs? Amsel Smith says it was the right call. Twitch doesn't even try to help channels grow. Yeah, I mean, you know, when I reached the apex of my Twitch career, I knew I had it in me. I knew I would be able to get some momentum like that. I think it blew up very quick due to COVID and all that sort of stuff. So, you know, I didn't necessarily need, like, Twitch's help or whatever. You know, I just knew I could do it at that time, right? And I think that's got me... It's got me a decent amount of ways into my career, YouTube, Twitch, whatever, you know, has been, like, knowing it's within me. So I don't think it really matters that much, like, which platform it is. I think for me, Twitch just, yeah, it was dead. No matter how I tried, it wasn't able to be resuscitated. You know what I mean? So I think it was the right choice to move to YouTube. I also know it's going to take a very long time to kind of get the audience back on my side in certain ways and whatever. But once again, it's like, I know I've got it within me. I know I can do it. I know I can make some good stuff. So, yeah, it was just a necessity, basically, if I wanted to keep streaming, which I did want to keep streaming. I didn't want to just keep talking to myself and avoid stream after stream after stream on Twitch, though. That sucked. That was not really fun. Like, I think a lot of streamers kind of lied to themselves, and they're like, hey, you just have to sit there and talk to yourself for 4 hours. That's what you gotta do. It's like, yeah, but I don't. What are you really doing, though? Are you really accomplishing anything? Are you really growing anything? I think that just sucks for a lot of people, and I think ultimately it ends up in frustration. Draugr Death Overlord. Overlord is ready. You're not so bad. Blah. There was no other way. Let's go ahead and charge this, because I always forget to charge the Black Star. RPaz says, no, I get it. I don't really care about the following streak to the points. I just messing them here on Twitch or YouTube, maybe even Kick one day. I would never go to Kick. Never, ever, ever. And yeah, I know you're kidding, by the way. I just wanted to expand on that stuff. Nah, Kick is, I knew Kick was off since the beginning. Like, everyone was like, oh, Kick's blowing up. It's going crazy. Got to switch to Kick. Kick is doing this and Kick is doing that. And I was like, something's off about this. And then, yeah. Isn't it just known as like basically a cesspool now of just like disgusting creators just doing like, you know, attention grabbing pranks and disrespecting people constantly, just horrible stuff always coming out. And I would never go to Kick. I would never stream again before I would go to Kick.
There are dark
personally
at work here. Ready yourself.
The Black Book. Oh, we go to a Black Book already. Okay.
This book.
Forgot. Yeah.
It seems wrong somehow.
The Black Book.
The time comes soon when... What?
What up?
Who are you to dare set foot here? Ah. You are Dragonborn. I can feel it. And yet... You have done little beyond killing a few dragons. You have no idea of the true power a Dragonborn can wield.
Whoa.
This realm is beyond. You have no power here. And it is only a matter of time before Solstheim is also mine. I already control the minds of its people. Soon they will finish building my temple, and I can return home. Send him back where he came from.
Don't you dare spit words at me. Don't do it.
Await my arrival with the rest of Tamriel.
I don't want you to spit words at me, creepy creature. No! Words! No, not words. Not words of affirmation. You're beautiful. You're good. You're worth it. You're great. You're doing great. Okay, bye.
What happened to you? You read the book and then... It seemed as though you were not really here. I could see you, but also see through you.
I'm not really sure. I saw Miraak on a dragon. Also, yeah, everybody always mentions Miraak changes his dialogue there depending on how many depending on what you've done. I don't know exactly what triggers it, but obviously if you've defeated Alduin, he'll say something else. But yeah, we haven't done much, so he's just like, oh, you've only killed a bunch of dragons. Puh.
Where? Where is he? Can we reach him? Can we kill him?
Somehow, reading this book took me to where he was.
This is a dangerous thing, then. We should return to my village and show this to my father. Perhaps Storm can make sense of what is going on.
My
There
father!
must be a way out through here.
The Temple of Miraak. I mainly watch stuff on my TV, and YouTube works better than Twitch on my TV, so I enjoy the YouTube side more. I think YouTube also helps more people discover your channel with recommending it. Yeah, for sure. That's what I've heard. Yeah, Twitch, I don't know. Yeah, Twitch is weird, man. You have to, like, kind of grow a community, and then you have to, like, stick with that, and then obviously... Yeah, keep growing it, but if you're starting from nothing, yeah, I've heard Twitch is incredibly difficult. Whereas, yeah, if you're doing YouTube, from what I can tell, yeah, you know, you're doing Call of Duty, Black Ops 6 Zombies or something, you might just get 200 or 300 people, whatever, randomly, and then, you know, some of those people stick around. But I don't know. How I have always looked at is really like, you know, when I'm feeling like I'm putting in a lot of effort, I usually feel like that's reciprocated and, you know, growth is had and whatever. So that's the plan, to make good content again and, you know, make some good stuff. Stick with it. Be entertaining, etc., etc. Accompany Freya to Skall. Okay, go. Do your thing. Let's go.
You see that green light? That comes from the Windstone.
Da Windstone?
Work against their
Da Vinci?
They must be freed soon.
Let's go. Come on, I got other stuff to do. I don't got to hear your whole backstory. At the end of the day, you know yourself best to know how to put yourself in the best possible situation to be or even feel successful. You know, I'll be here whatever I can to support. Well, thank you. I've enjoyed all the content in this new era. Plus, for me personally, I've enjoyed seeing how much better you've been feeling lately, and I see it transitioning to reinvigorated content.
Protecting the few of us left.
Yeah, I mean, it's just natural, you know, when you feel better, stronger, have more energy, you know, you're eating better, you're working out, you're doing all that. Like, obviously, you know, other areas in your life are going to do better. So, yeah, it was going to naturally happen that way. But also, yeah, like learning how to do shorts and all that sort of stuff, putting more effort into editing and things. Yeah, I've just bumped some stuff up, so glad to see people resonating with it, you know? Feels good. Ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Ya-ba-ba-ba. Hate how this forces us into a cutscene and Miraak easily owns us. I like how he just uses dragon aspect just to be like, look how cool I am. Like, he literally just does it to be like, look how cool I am. It's kind of funny.
I have returned. There is yet hope.
Freya, what news do you bring? Is there a way to free our people?
To free our people.
No, but I have brought someone who has seen things. He has confirmed that Miraak is indeed behind the suffering of our people.
I feared that it would be so.
But how is that possible? After all this time.
I fear there is too much we do not yet know.
Please, tell Storm what has happened.
I mean, I could, like, not do that. If we could just get to the new AE stuff, that would be epic.
So you have seen things, yes? My magic grows weak, and so does the barrier around our village. Time is short. Tell me what you know.
I've seen Miraak.
Really? How?
I read the book in Miraak's temple and went somewhere. Miraak was there.
The legends speak of that place. Terrible battles fought at the temple. The dragons burning it to the ground in rage. They speak also of something worse than dragons buried within. Difficult to imagine, but if true, it means what I
Big if true.
has come to pass. Miraak was never truly gone, and now has returned. If you could go to this place and see him, are you like Miraak? Are you Dragonborn?
I am indeed. I am indeed Dragonborn.
Then perhaps you are connected with him. The old tales say that he too was Dragonborn.
What does it mean if we're both Dragonborn?
I am unsure. It may mean that you could save us, or it may mean that you could bring about our destruction. But our time here is running out. The few of us left free of control cannot protect ourselves for much longer. You must go to Saring's Watch. Learn there the word that Miraak learned long ago, and use that knowledge on the Windstone. You may be able to break the hold on our people there, and free them from control. I'll make a shelter.
And also you, my friend. And also you. Fun fact, Miraak's lines will vary. Yep, just said that. Miraak has a big head for someone who got bailed out of a fight by Mora for getting floored by the dragon priest Vachlok. Yeah, I don't remember that quest. Oh, wait, I do. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the one guy. Man, it's been a long time since I did that quest. Oh, yeah, he's like the scholar here. That's right. I do remember that. Now I just need to the Reiklings hang in there with a long cat in a hammock. The Death Bark shout is literally the best shout in the game at literally one-shots everything. I swear to God they nerfed it, because it does not feel good anymore. Like, yeah, on Grogan Grobalmog's playthrough, we used to mark for death anything that was too difficult on legendary difficulty, and it would always equalize it. But now, this feels god-awful, and I have all 3 words, so I swear they must have changed this. Or something. I don't know. Agree with Spirit, loving the new GV, and hope see you stream viewership growing. Well, yeah, I mean, in the past, like, you know, look, for a long time, like, I mean, like I said, I was drinking heavily, and I was eating, like, total crap, and I was, I mean, yeah, Cindy will tell you, I was literally sleeping so much, like, 63, 4 pounds ago, whatever. I was, like, sleeping all the time. I had no energy, you know, just, like, super morbidly obese and in a horrible state. And, yeah, much worse stuff, which I could go into, but I'm not going to. But anyways, point being is that it's just easier to have more energy. It's easier to have a bigger lust for life. It's easier to enjoy the little things and all that sort of stuff. You know, it's just when you get a lot of your stuff right, it's easier to have a good time in whatever you're doing. You know what I mean? It's, you know, I notice myself just going out and, like, looking at the mountains and whatever, and just, like, really, like, you know, just loving being alive. And it's not that I didn't back then, but, you know, there was some clear health issues and whatever, so. Yeah, I'm not so necessarily, I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, I'm not so necessarily, like, obsessed with growing viewership or anything like that. My personal belief is if I'm doing the right things, putting good stuff out, you know, things will happen naturally. That's how I've always treated YouTube, always treated streaming, and things have worked out, typically, most of the time. There's been challenging times, whatever, but, you know, when I feel like I'm genuinely doing those things, things seem to sort themselves out, so, yeah, that's the goal. Okay, we got 2 journals here in the Skall Village. Skjold's journal in a camp southwest of Skall Village. Okay. There's one, like, right here, I think. Peddler's journal on a body of a dark elf northwest. Oh, they're not even in Skall... Man, I freaking thought they were in Skall Village. Southwest of Skall Village. So let's go, like, there. Oh, yeah, remember this lake, I think? Because you can go to Skall Village in the Blood Moon DLC for Morrowind. I swear, I remember a lake there, too. Kind of funny. Oh, it was nerfed. Yeah, I knew it. I was like, this does not feel nearly as strong as it used to. I knew it. Yeah, I kind of like that, though, because honestly, well, I don't know. it was yeah, like I said, it was an equalizer. If you ever came up against something truly god-awfully hard, you could use it on legendary difficulty, which is a total BS difficulty anyways. Dealing 3 times less damage, taking 3 times more. There's no strategy to that, you know? Not really, anyways. Hello? It's a little bristleback. Okay, so there's some sort of camp southwest. But I don't know where that is. Southwest of Skall Village. Southwest. Maybe it's like here? Across the lake, perhaps? Oh, maybe that's it. Does that look like a camp? Blink. Oh, that's water. I didn't even realize that. Blink, 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 blink. Well, I might have to look up where this camp is, because I don't know. Whenever it says southwest, that can mean a lot of things. Jotaro says, so GV, what part of JoJo is your favorite? I mean, 1 and 2 are kind of their own thing. I think when stands are introduced, you know, that's where things really kick into high gear. So, which is my favorite? So they wouldn't say it's the stone. Why did I... Yeah, I'm just gonna have to look this place up. Favorite part of JoJo... I usually say 3, because 3 is like the big adventure. You got Dio, you got, you know, Joseph, who's my favorite character in all of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. What's this thing called? Skall's Journal. So yeah, I typically say 3, but I do love the art style of like 4, 5, and 6. 4 and 5 mainly. 6 is alright. I love those more. So I don't know. I really like 5, but I feel like almost like Gojo. Ancient Ice. Okay, how do we start this? Read skills. Skulls. Detailed walkthrough. Travel to a camp south of. Oh, this one says south. The heck. Travel to the camp south of Skall Village on the island of Solstheim. It just says a camp. There's no, like, map for this. Okay, so this one says south. I don't know why I put southwest. The heck? Oh. Why you mad now? Why you mad? You were cool. So anyways, yeah, love the animation of part 5. It's so bright and colorful. I love it. Yeah, you know what? I'd say part 3 still. I'd still have to say part 3. Oh, Thirsk. That's a big place in Blood Moon. Oh. I can't really do this right now, but this is super cool. Where are you taking me? Okay, hopefully he's cool for a while. Yeah, Thirsk Mead Hall. That's a yeah, that's in Blood Moon too. And then yeah, Reekling's talking to you there. Yeah, I'd say part 3 because the whole super long adventure. Dio, it's got so much cool stuff. Jotaro, even though he's an asshole, he's cool. A lot of great characters, memorable stands, weird moments. I mean, it's just got everything pretty much. Even though the animation's a little dated from what I remember, I could be wrong. Oh, is it literally like a camp, like this camp here? Why wouldn't they just name it, though? Alcohol will screw with your sleep cycle, among many other things. Yeah. Yeah, I do. Yeah, the main... I mean, I don't know. Alcohol's just been like a... It's been a personal challenge at this point for me to, like, not engage with it. But the main thing that I don't miss about it is... how dry you feel. Like, if I drank even a little bit, or a lot, especially, obviously, you just feel so dry. You feel dried out. Like, dehydrated, like, lackadaisical in the brain and stuff. Like, I don't miss that feeling. That's probably the best benefit that I've had. Obviously, the weight loss, whatever, but... Yeah, just the dried out feeling. I hated that feeling. Like, I went to a party, a Halloween party, Saturday. And, like, I brought non-alcoholic beers, and even that gave me that feeling, because I was up a little bit later than I typically am, and, like, I didn't drink as much water as I typically do. And even that was like, oh yeah, this feeling. Even though I didn't drink any alcohol. Outside of like the, you know, percentage that's in non-alcoholic, but... yeah, that feeling sucks. Where is this freaking camp at? Like, it's up a mountain, so it's weird that it's set. Am I going the right way? Yeah. I'm assuming it's just like a camp that's not marked, because otherwise they would just tell me where to go. But I am seeing no sort of camping materials. Unless maybe in this clearing here. No. Okay, I give up. I have no idea where this place is. Skyrim Ancient Ice. Tell me where this freaking journal is, please. Is there a map? It's not related. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Wow. On the fandom wiki or whatever, it's not even like a thing. It's got a page, but like it's not even set as its own page. I'm hearing somebody like scream. I don't know what that is. Where are you? South of Skall Village. Yeah, I need a map, brother, because it's not... South ain't doing it. What? Tyrant? What is this wiki? What the heck? Okay, I don't know. Where the hell do you find this? Okay, I found a map finally. So where? Yeah, it is southwest. Even though everything's saying south, it is indeed southwest. Okay, gotcha. Cool. Requiem. Ba-ba. Okay, so it should be like right there. So like just southwest, basically. Saying that from experience, not judgment. Even if you were judging, don't take things personally, right? But no, it's all good. Ba, 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 ba. Like, where is this camp? Because there's like a giant mountain right here. Ba, ba, ba. Da, da, da. That's a healthy mindset to live by, GV. Respect. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm sure people that have watched me for a while know that I like to, in the recent times, have sent out, like, platitudes and stuff like that, which I think a lot of people don't realize in the moment they're putting out platitudes. They believe what they're saying, but, you know, I obviously had to take a lot of action to really get to what I was talking about, you know, physically and mentally a lot, so trying to mean what I say more these days, you know? Okay, we got the skulls set, and then this guy should have a journal. Haha. Skall's journal. Ye old Skall journal. Tyra tells Skall to wait, so he wait. But then he meet nice man from village who show him magic ice. He call it Stalrim. Skall like Stalrim. He like way it look. He like way it sound. H is silent, just like Skall, because Skall have no tongue. But Skall's axe is loud. It make good crunch noise in ice. But Stalrim make different noise. Most ice go ree, but magic ice go oomph. Skall should be barred. Nice man say there's island north of Kasukarst. He say there's an island all way north with much magic ice, the kind Skall can wear. Skall think man very nice. He sorry he have to crush him. Jesus. What the hell's wrong with you, Skall? Ancient ice. Search the island for Stalrim. Don't mind if I do. Okay, where's this island? Did I say it in the north? The north? Oh, that's not an island. Unless they mean search this island. Learn the word of... What? Learn the word of power. What are you talking about? The fate of the skull. Oh. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so where are you? Oh, you are an island. Okay. Can I kill a dragon? It's probably going to be difficult. We could run up there and grab that word of power, too. Yeah, sure, whatever. I'm sure it'll be fine. 3 is my favorite, too. It just drags on a bit too long. I also love part 4, but only once the villains started appearing. Yeah, same. Yeah, I'm kind of in the same mindset. Yeah, 3 drags on too long. It's very long. But, you know, it adds to kind of the catharsis of the adventure concluding. And yeah, 4, I didn't really like the slice of life stuff. I liked, yeah, the Kira stuff and all that once it gets into typical JoJo stuff. That being said, I really want to rewatch part 4 because I feel like now that I've watched more anime, I feel like I would actually really like the slice of life stuff. So yeah, I really need to rewatch parts 3, 4. That's basically it. Yeah, 5 I'm pretty good on. 6 I'm good on. Cannot wait for part 7. I'm gonna be so excited. It's gonna be epic. Are you attacking me? You good? Okay. Love you too. Bad Brain says, do not pray for an easy life. Pray for the strength to endure a difficult one. Bruce Lee. Yeah, man, I'm trying to really become strong, like in all facets of the word, which is obviously very difficult for one to truly. Because, I mean, even if you get strong mentally, physically, whatever, like, still, if you let certain weaknesses get to you, you know, you're not truly strong. So, like, you know, working out is great, but yeah, I want to get to a point where I just feel like, you know, I'm really happy. Stoicism a little bit, whatever platitudes you want to involve, but... Anyways, my point is, like, yeah, I'm trying to genuinely cultivate strength in my current life at this point in time. So we'll see where that goes. Yeah, so I guess Marked for Death doesn't do crap, huh? Is it even worth to use? Because it really does not seem like it does much. Land your bitch ass on the ground. The hell? It's time for you to go back home, dog. Yeah, you don't want to be here. Gots to go. Your pet heads back home. How was he my pet? What? Didn't even talk to him. Weird. I think the fact that you can notice the level of detail and how your body feels is another benefit of dropping alcohol after enough time getting used to drinking. You don't notice the difference. Yeah. I mean, cutting out alcohol is a huge physical change, without a doubt. Bum 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 bum. Zoom bum 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 bum. For the king, for the sake of Skyrim, for the life, for the bow, ba-da-boo, ba-da-doo, zubadoo, zabadoo, zabadee, ba-da-boo, zabadoo, 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 ba-ba-ba, zap-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba, zo-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Come on, come on. Ba 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 ba, ya ba 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 ba, ya ba 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 ba, ba ba. Where are you running to, boy? Ba ba ba. Gotta kill 1,500 thing. Oh, that's an elder dra. Oh, uh-oh. That's gonna be bad, I think. Bum bum. Okay, probably need some potions here. Dun, 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 dun. Ba 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 ba. Zubadoo ba ba doo ba ba doo ba ba ba. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Ya ba 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 ba. Zupa dupa du boo boo boo. Oh, whoops. Oh my god, okay. Yeah, man, because, like, Mark for Death's not going to do anything against this guy now. Okay, we should probably use arrows. Oof. Now, he uses fire, which means ice arrows probably are better. I have no idea if that even matters. We do have ice arrows, don't we? I thought we did. Zoo, 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 zoo. Guess not. Okay. Ebony arrows it goes. Despite Skill's grammar, he could still read and write. It's true. Big ups on the weight loss journey. Thanks, avid nuke enjoyer. Appreciate it. Honestly, was the biggest fan of Part 5, but also didn't hate it. Also, I know apparently Part 7 is a lot of people's favorite parts. I can't wait to watch it when it releases. Yeah, because for those that don't know, yeah, basically the entire universe resets in JoJo after Part 6. So Part 7 basically takes place, as far as I understand, in an entirely... Is that even hitting him? God, that damage is terrible. Oh boy, okay. Takes place in an entirely different universe, basically. And people love it, as far as I can tell, too. So yeah, I'm very, very, very excited. Zoopa-da-boopa-da-boopa-doopa. Zoopa-da-boopa-da-boopa-doopa. Boy, oh boy. Okay. Damn it. Bum ba doom bum bum za beep bum bum za beep bum bum za beep bum bum za beep bum bum. Man, dragons have really gotten annoying to me now, because, like, I swear they just always do not want to land to where I can hit them. Which I know has always been people's complaint, but, like, now it's like, my god, can we get this, can we get going with this, please? What the hell is he doing? And then just, as soon as you get up to him, he just like takes off again. So annoying. I feel like there should have been a mechanic or something, like clip his wings before Dragon Rend, you know, deal damage to his wings, cripples them, can't fly as much, something to help melee players, because it's like so tedious waiting for the dragon to land. Can you freaking land? Dragon fights Draugr. You would think Draugr would remember that they worship dragons. They're kind of mindless zombies, though, right? I agree. It is kind of weird because they're on the same, like... They're on the same, Oh, how is that not a level up? Oh, it is a level up. Ooh, wow, that damage is good. What the heck? Okay. Take that. See ya, punk. Yeah, I agree. It is kind of weird because they're on the same faction, but I guess Draugr are just mindless zombies at the end of the day. What's up, Desu? Welcome in. How the hell do you get up here? Whoa! Oh my god. I forgot about that. Wow, I completely forgot about that mechanic.
One step closer.
Oh, that's so annoying. I do like that. That's so effing annoying, but in a funny way. Okay. Yeah, Miraak steals your dragon souls. Forgot about that. See you later, spirit. Is that Miraak right? Oh, that's Miraak right there. Stealing the soul. Stealing the soul. Okay, I gotta pee. I shall be back. Thanks for watching, folks. Been searching all along. There's been a do. And the stunner. Ba-ba-da-ba-doo. Zubba-dubba-doo-ba-doo. See you later, Desu. Finish part 6 of what? Do. Thank you, Des. Appreciate it. Forced to land sort of worked. Forced dragons to land, yeah. Yeah, I think, you know, I never minded dragons for, like, a long time, but, like, now they're just getting annoying. I guess I just, like, was able to resist that feeling for a while, but, like, yeah, I just wish they put in one little mechanic where it's, like, if you dealt enough damage to the wings, kind of like Monster Hunter, they would be crippled, and then they would, like, not be able to fly, or at least fly a little bit. That way melee players would have an incentive, and then also, like, you know, be able to get through those fights a little bit easier. Because they're really skewed towards ranged players before you get Dragon Rend, which obviously some people are not going to do for a long time. So it just seems a little weird. What's up, Mori RP, who says, hey, GV, your Terraria series is quite enjoyable to watch. Yeah, thanks for watching. Yeah, I just recorded an episode today. I love... That game is so fun. I really wish it just ended where you save and quitted, though. Like, it really... Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm just not realizing how the game is designed a little bit, because, like, maybe they want you to start back at the base each time, because, like, it's not that big of a game to, like, get back to where you were. But, like, I just kind of, like, you know, want to get to a temple, be like, okay, guys, stop here. Then next episode, like, you know, do the temple. But it kind of sucks having to, like, restart every time. What if there's a mod or something, or some way to, like, not have that happen? Oh, God, that would actually suck if we died there, too. That would reset the dragon. But anyways, my point is, yeah, no, I really like that game. I really want to explore. It's so hard. God. Out of all the games, I didn't expect to be, like, as challenging as it was. Freaking Terraria. Yeah. Tough game. But I enjoy recording it. What's up, El Generico the Fourth? We got faith that you grow left, right. Good night, that dragon. Let's go. He was killed. I actually am surprised. Maybe it was the marked for death damage. But the marked for death damage... Or the damage seemed to be really high. Kill skill? What? Oh. Are you, like, bad? Oh. I mean, yeah, he's bad, because he's, Yeah, he just wanted to kill that person, but... Okay. I didn't realize we would be killing you. Oh, the Horkers are attacking me, too, now. That's cool. Yeah. Ooh. Whoa, that looks sick as hell. Whoa. Oh, bye-bye, skill. Wait. You got a cool thing. Wait. Zuba-doo-ba-doo. Stalrim Battle Axe of Freezing. Yeah, this thing. Target takes 20 points of frost damage to health and stamina. Not bad. All right, see ya. Is that an ancient Nord pickaxe? Dang it. Okay, that looks sick as hell, actually. Wait, is that not just the Deathbrand stuff? Glass Battle Axe of Reaping. That looks sick as hell. No ancient Nordic pickaxe to get the Stalrim, unfortunately. Okay, so what did we get there? The Stalrim fur armor. I love how that looks. That looks really cool, but we'd have to enchant it. Fur boots. These look really similar to, like, the Deathbrand stuff. And then the Stalrim fur helmet, even though it's heavy armor, surprisingly. Okay. Cool beans. What else do we got? Okay, we got another vague direction, so hopefully we find this. Skall Village. Northwest. Okay, so if it says northwest, I'm assuming it's directly, like, right there. Hopefully. Gotta find a body. Maury says the real challenge begins. Will he wash his hands? I plead the fifth on that one. Miraak is biblically accurate Dragonborn. You know, I was thinking about this too. Like, I love Dragonborn, but my one thing about it is, like, why'd they call it Dragonborn? Like, Dragonborn is such a frequently used word in the base game. It's obviously, like, a huge part of the story and, you know, Skyrim's identity and everything. Why not call the DLC something else? You know, Solstheim, Soulless Solstheim or something. Soulless something, a pun there or something. I don't know. But just, like, to call it Dragonborn is just like calling Shivering Isles, like, freaking, you know, Oblivion Part 2 or something. It's just so, like, uninspired. I just wish they called it something different because I love this DLC. Okay. What are we looking for? Peddler's Journal on a body of a dark elf northwest of Skall Village. Man, I really just did not put good directions a lot of the time. Maybe it's like here? Is it just some random dark elf body I'm looking for here? Part 6 of JoJo's. Oh, yeah. Without spoiling anything, I mean, you know, it's been known in the manga for the manga readers for a while, but yeah, without spoiling anything, yeah, Part 7, basically, as far as I understand, because I have not read Part 7, although I just found out that they are, I think, releasing an official Part 7, like, English translation, which I'm definitely going to buy and read, because I'm really wanting to get into everything past Part 7, but yeah, the universe basically resets, so it's like, it's crazy stuff happens, starting with Part 7. Which I'm very excited to experience. Okay, so is it this guy? Yes. The Peddler's Journal. Grey Eminence says dragons are like the flying oblivion gates of Skyrim. Yeah, and you know, it's weird, because, like, looking back, 2011, it probably was fine. But looking back now, or thinking about it now, it's like, yeah, I would have loved a way to clip their wings. I first met them little blue fetchers about a year ago on one of the islands to the north. I offered them a few things in trade, hoping it'd give them enough reason not to jab their spears through my skull. I showed them my best goods, a sapphire, a silver candlestick, and a rug made of fine tundra cotton. But they didn't want none of that. They were way more interested in my belt. So I gave it to their leader, praying it'd make him reconsider boiling me alive. But it turns out it wasn't me he was fixing to boil, but my belt. Now I've heard of soldiers on the brink of starvation eating leather strips to survive, so it ain't like you can't put a belt to the pot, should it come to that. But them little scary ribs were chewing that stuff like it was cooked up by the gourmet. In fact, their leader wanted me to throw my boots into the pot, seeing as they were leathered too. I tried to tell the little monster that my whole armor was made of Netch leather, ain't the same as hide from some old Nord cow. Something got lost in translation, though, because they thought it was some holy relic and started painting their little marks on it. As they were taking the armor back to their huts, I tried to explain that it wasn't special. Even showed him some sketches on Netch leather crafting. But their leader thought that it was a cookbook and took that too. On top of that, he wants me to sell him raw Netch leather so the whole clan can bloody eat it. So now, to keep these stupid ash blighters from killing themselves, I'm bringing them leather from the mainland and dyeing it purple with a mountain flower and a bit of charcoal. Which is what he had on him. Good attention to detail. Of course, I could just let them eat the stuff and leave them to the hawkers, but some of the junk they've got is valuable, and best of all, they don't know it. Now, if I could just get the hawkers on this island to shut up, I'd have a perfect little spot to set up my business. Dunmer set. Whoa, what? The Dunmer outfit just inherently regenerates magicka. Good for you. Line and lure. Potato. Potion of minor healing. Yeah, we gotta do fishing, too. We didn't even start that. Blatatu. Alright, so where is this? Meet with the Reekling tribe leader. Gotcha. Bum, bum. That's why I'm surprised isn't usually hour-long episodes, just because when you look up the time to beat in 100% Terraria, I know you ain't gonna, but holy crap, it's long. Oh, God. Yeah, no, I had no clue how long it was. I mean, I figured we got to hard mode, and I was like, oh, maybe it's just like pre-hard mode, then hard mode. And that's it. But, yeah, I mean, it really is just coming down to, like, amount of time, because I'm doing streams, shorts, main channel stuff, which now has Skyrim's Hidden Treasures, 2 other channels, a 4th Patreon exclusive channel. Yeah, so it really just comes down to it's a little tricky to balance the time with all the content I'm making currently. But I would do longer episodes if I could, because yeah, it's tricky to get a lot of stuff done in that game. What's up? I understand you're in need of leather. Okay. Maybe I can help you find some leather. Do you want it? I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. Can you say that again? Is there another way we can communicate? Eating Netch leather will kill you. You should give me your cookbook. Persuade. Eating Netch leather will kill you. You should give me your cookbook. Is that a yes? Oh, look, everything's covered in blue. Huh. Okay. What? Reekling Hunter Party What did that say? Okay, so that seemed to be the right thing. Party sketch. Okay, so we got a bunch of Reeklings with Red Mountain in the background. Some sort of dwarven ruin maybe to the left there. Hunting Netch. Hunting Netches. Okay. So what are all of our things now? Help the Reekling hunting party kill the Netch or save the Netch from the Reekling hunting party. Optional craft imitation Netch leather at a tanning rack. What the heck? On the northern coast of Solstheim, I found a camp belonging to a peddler. According to his journal, he was selling leather to a tribe of Reeklings on an island to the west. On the island, I spoke to the tribe leader who handed me a map. Apparently, there's a hunting party searching for a Netch to the south. Optional craft imitation Netch leather. Well, yeah, that would be ideal. Where do I... So I need a tanning rack, right? Is that what it said? Yeah. That's a dragon over there, isn't that? Yep. I mean, I would like to save this Netch, but then I would have to kill the Reiklings, right? So we need a tanning rack. I don't think they have one here. I'm not seeing one, right? Okay, let's go back to Raven Rock. And we'll attempt to do this. 1 hour long episode sounds lovely. It's a little tricky at the moment. Yeah, I don't know. Still balancing everything out. What? Still balancing everything out. We'll see. Tanning rack. Where is the tanning? Do you really not have a tanning rack? No, there's definitely one. I remember. Over here. Yup. Okay. What do we need? Imitation Netch leather, charcoal, and leather. So that's just what that one dude had. So I should have taken it. Whoops. Where was that? Bum, 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 bum. Skall Village. Northwest. So it was like near here, right? Ba 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 ba. Funny little butt. I love this little dude. He's a cool little dude. He's a cool little dude, and it's really, really true that he's a cool little dude, no matter what he do. Zubadu, zabibabababoo. Zubadu, babibabababoo. Bum, bum. What do we need? Charcoal and crap. Was it a flower? Or do we just need leather? Yeah, because he's doing the purple mountain flower and the leather. Did we just not have the leather? Is that what we didn't have? Ba, 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 ba. Zoo-doo-doo. Yeah, leather, I think. Ba, beep, ba, boo, ba, boo, ba, ba. Okay. Well, we should be able to buy it from the Mallory man, right? Do. Who are they fighting? They've been like perpetually fighting somebody here every time we've come here for the past like 3 times. Very weird. Do. Ba 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 ba. Zupa tapa dupa. Zaputa poopa. Yeah, they're like upset at something, but I don't know what. Also, where's this dude at?
You haven't seen Precious Corellius, have you? That
Do you not sell stuff? Am I going to have to go back to Skyrim to get a simple piece of leather? Because I really don't know how to get one. Oh, probably this person?
Always a
They have a
pleasure
tanning
to
rack.
Want to buy anything? Take a look.
Netch leather. But we have to make... Yeah, because they wouldn't just take this, I guess. Leather strips. For the love of God, nobody has leather. You can't, like, turn leather strips into leather, right? That's not a thing. Bro, it's really this hard to get leather. Are you serious? This guy's inventory probably gets replaced with it. How else do you get it? I'm trying to even remember how to get it naturally.
Your visit here would be tolerable.
Alright. Guess we gotta go all the way back to Skyrim for some simple leather. Crazy. Skin animal.
There's a nip in the air. Cold won't be good for my...
Do you just kill an animal and they have leather on them? Because there's no skin mechanic, right? Actually, I don't think I've ever done that. I think I literally just buy it from War Maidens every time I need it. Which is not too frequently. Beep bop boo. Zip beep bop. What the heck happened here? Zoom boo.
I don't claim to be the blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Don't.
Okay. Let's buy 5 just in case. Back to Solstheim. Yes, yeah, that's what I thought. They just have it.
The Northern Maiden is ship-shape and ready to go.
Okay, optional craft imitation Netch leather at a tanning rack, but I don't remember. Oh, wait, yeah. Okay, we gotta do that first. What are you fighting? They're just like really aggroed onto something, and I have no clue what it is. Imitation Netch leather. Optional, give the Reekling Tribe Leader the imitation leather. How do we not grab this on the way over? I mean, this is the best option, right? Because what... I'm trying to think of the implications here. We're basically just continuing what the Dunmer did. Trying to trick them with the fake leather. But if we go to the... I mean, I like this guy, so like if we go to the Netch, it's going to make me kill the Reeklings to save the Netch, but I'd rather save the Netch, especially as a Khajiit. Hacknir's Shoal. I think this is unique. Oh, yeah. Oh, this thing. Oh, I think these guys are looking for Deathbrand. The Deathbrand set, if I remember correctly. Oh, yep. Deathbrand Helm. Water breathing, 100 armor while wearing complete. 100 armor? Oh my god. Forgot about how good that is. 100 armor. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Do, 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 do. Ba, bum, 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 ba-dum, 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 bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. Yo, what up? This purple leather is from a giant Netch. I'll trade it for the cookbook. Key to Reekling chest added. Obtain the crafting guide and painted Netch armor. Glass shield. Not using shields here, right? The heck? Painted Netch leather helmet. Painted Netch leather armor. Painted Netch leather boots. Painted Netch leather bracers. Crafting with Netch leather. A plate. Oh, it's still going on. Crafting with Netch leather by Alma Marison. Despite having a powdery velvet texture, Netch leather is actually somewhat venomous to the touch. When worn, one can still feel the tingling sensation from the active nematocysts underneath the now dormant tentacle barbs. However, when crafted properly, the effect is somewhat pleasant. While some opt for a strict boil, curing the leather in low-temperature stove can harden it without over-activating the poison, or as the French say, la poisson. In addition, tanning the leather at a rack can help maintain durability as well as add color to your armor. Of course, if crafting Netch leather armor proves too difficult, a trip to Solitude might help you find a set. Everyone who has read The Rear Guard knows of Cascabel Hall, yet while the castle no longer stands, some say leftover crates of Netch leather armor were sent over to Fort Hrogstad after the battle. You may even be able to take the armor apart and learn a thing or two about the process. Weird. Completed more than you can chew. Read the Netch leather crafting guide, but I did do that. Zoopa doopa doopa. Tell me to read it again, okay? Bum ba 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 ba. What was that thing called? What did we just get? There. Craft a set of Netch leather armor, or optional, search Fort Hrogstad for the Netch leather armor set? Did we not just get this? I'm confused. Craft a set of Netch leather armor. Optional, search Fort Hrogstad for the Netch leather armor set. Okay, so let's go back to Raven Rock and see what it would take to make that. Is this not just the same thing that we just have? That we just got? Alex Quaid says, GV, thanks for being an authentic streamer, interacting with chat and putting out good content. So many streamers are so memey. Yeah, I don't know. It's a very yeah, no problem. I mean, it's a very odd job. Like, you know, very performative, obviously. A lot of, you know, I look at some of the big streamers these days, and obviously I see a little bit of myself back at the crazy times of the stream on Twitch, you know. Yeah, but obviously as you get older, you know, you kind of relax a bit more, and I think there's usually a bigger focus on authenticity. Yeah, I'm glad it resonates with you. I don't know. Still trying to figure out exactly the best way that I want to stream. Still to this day, you know. Okay, so boiled Netch stuff, which I'm assuming is what that stuff is, right? Or is it this? Netch leather? So I guess this is more... oh, that looks cool. Okay, that actually looks sick as hell. Netch leather shield, Netch leather tower shield, shadowed boiled Netch. Whoa, okay. There's a whole bunch of stuff you can make. But it needs a whole lot of things, which I ain't about to go collect. So I think we just go grab the set at Fort Hrogstad. Yeah. Is it not going to show me where Fort Hrogstad is? Huh. I feel like that's rare. Is it back in Skyrim? Hrogstad. Might be in Skyrim. Might be a random location, maybe. Mr. Nailhead says, GV is my wife's and my favorite streamer. Been watching for 4 years now. Well, thank you very much for watching. Yeah, I mean, like I've always said, it's been a lot of ups, a lot of downs. Nothing particularly linear. But,
Captain Gallo.
yeah, you know, I think I do have a particular style, so I feel like it's harder to resonate with, like, a big swath of viewers, more so than your typical type of streamed content, but at some point, you got to be yourself, you know what I mean? I mean, it's hard just being someone you're not for extended period of times, even though we all do that at certain points. But, yeah, just trying to do my best, you know? Oh, yeah, boy. Hey, GV, have you heard or have played Sekiro Shadows Die Twice? It's a Souls-like game. Oh, yeah. Yeah, anything made by FromSoft. The only game that I haven't, like, platinumed and done everything in is Armored Core 6, because I've never played an Armored Core game, and I don't really know anything about it. Just during the time, I think there was other stuff that I was playing when it came out. And I do want to play it eventually, but, yeah, outside of that, anything from software is released within the past, you know, since, like, Dark Souls, I have platinumed, basically, including Sekiro. Sekiro was a particularly difficult platinum because... particularly annoying because it had, you had to grind the skill points. It was really like a design flaw because it's like you don't need all the skill points at all. And to get them at the time when that game came out, to like, you had to grind in such a monotonous way to get enough, like, XP. I remember, like, searching all over the place, like, is there any better way to do this? Because it was so monotonous. But yeah, no, I love Sekiro. I'm definitely overdue for a playthrough, but big fan of Sekiro. Great game. Won Game of the Year that year as well. And it definitely deserved it. I remember being surprised, too, because I was like, no way Sekiro wins over, I think, The Last of Us or something. And then it won, and I was pleasantly surprised. Blah, blah, blah. What was that? That's sick. Do, 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 do. But do, 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 do. Oh, it's just all right here. Okay, that was easy. Silver Amethyst 3, the rear guard, which was mentioned. This is not unique, right? If it's a long book, it typically is not its own thing. No. I'm assuming that's like a block book or something. Netch leather boots. Boots. What? Wait. What? Whoa, okay. Shadowed Netch leather bracers. So the shadow... It's weird because there's like 3 different types of it. But then also the boots of blinding speed. What? If there was anything I was not expecting, it would be that. For anybody that doesn't know, that's a unique set of boots in Morrowind. But they blind you. What? Do they blind you here? Huh? That's so cool. Okay, alright. You have my respect, Bethesda. Or whoever made this, I guess. Wow, okay, cool. Wow, how did I not hear about it? I feel like this would have absolutely been spoiled for me. What the heck? Yeah, so for anybody that doesn't know, that's a set of boots in Morrowind, and they're really useful. Like, I think for speedruns, maybe. A lot of the time you would think, like, oh, this would be super helpful for a speedrun, but then you realize, like, there's just way better things that you can do. But Yeah, they boots of blinding speed. So you do move insanely fast, like as if you're breaking the game, but they blind you as well. So hence the name. Yeah, and yeah, looks like they do the exact same thing. Now I'm trying to figure out a way to show it because okay, so we're here, right? So if we move forward, what if we sprint? Okay, then we stop. Now, how much did that move? Yeah, I guess it's kind of fast. So the way to get around it in Morrowind to actually make them useful, which I don't even know if it was intended or if people just figured it out, was Dispel Magic, I believe. Something like... Maybe it was like you wear a Dispel Magic amulet or something and it counteracted... But why would it not counteract... Yeah, for some reason I think it took off the blinding effect, but it still kept the boots or something like that. So you could still use it. Now in Skyrim, it seems like there's no way to do that. They just blind you. Well, that's cool. Why is that there? Because what happens if you make your own stuff, the Netch stuff, and you don't go to this fort, and then the quest completes, and then what, you never know that this exists? That's really weird to me. Huh. Yeah, is it that easily missed? Because that's like a huge Easter egg. Very cool. Okay. Neat. Alright, so... What does that leave us now? Okay, that's nice and easy. Let's go do that. Yeah, back to Soul's time. Blue, blah, 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 blue. Mr. Nailhead says ups and downs and not being linear is pretty much how life goes. Never really seen that as the problem. Yeah. Yeah, I mean... I don't know. I think a lot of other streamers, like, obviously have stuck to the professionalism in whatever way you want to describe that a little bit better than I have, you know, for better or for worse. You know, which is why inevitably when the mask falls or when they get into a controversy or something like that, you know, it ends a lot of people because a good example is like Gus Johnson on YouTube. This was like this, you know, kind of squeaky clean guy that made comedy videos near the Retching Netch Corner Club. But, you know, he had kind of a bit of a controversy with his girlfriend at the time, or fiance or whatever. And then, yeah, just obliterated him, basically. So, I don't know. I don't know how to quantify the positives and negatives of being yourself for better or for worse. But at the end of the day, if you just dwell on that crap, like, you know, what are you doing?
I'll give you this warning only once. Stay out of my way, and we'll do just fine.
Okay, so somebody has a thing,
This
but I
may
don't
be the
know.
frontier, but we've
Are they in here or are they outside? Ba-ba-boo. The boots of blinding speed are in this game. Yep. Kind of stuff gives me hope for Elder Scrolls 6. Well, from what I understand, this stuff was made by a mod creator, right? Because they made the Creation Club stuff. So I don't think Bethesda did it. But that being said, it's still sick. Now, what is this? Put a fork in it. I forget. Is this AE or not? The Fork of Horripilation. Is this AE? I feel like it's not, right? Dear person who happened upon this letter, it's your lucky day, dear brother. You'll find the Fork of Horripilation. Oh, how do I love cutlery. But what is it, you must be asking? Well, Horripilation is the standing of hairs on the end due to cold, fear, or excitement. And excitement is indeed upon us, my friend. Take this fork and use it to kill 2 special bull netches in single combat. Each will yield an artifact, the Eye of Sirta, and the branch of the Tree of Shade. Oh, this is definitely AE. Yeah, I know what this is. Branch of Tree of Shades. Warriors of another age might find these familiar. Combine these together with some hearthstones at the Staff Enchanter for a special surprise. If you're successful, you'll be rewarded quite handsomely with the Staff of Sheogorath. Well, don't just say what it is. Handsome indeed. If not, well, I do love to watch a good fight. Yours truly, Lord Sheogorath, who I'm reading in an Argonian voice the entire time. Well, yeah, don't just say what it is. Fork of Horripilation. And this is literally a reference to a Morrowind, the Sheogorath Morrowind Daedric quest where you kill a Netch with a fork, if I remember correctly. Now, outside of that, I think we did that with the Dark Elf character, because I do remember that. Yeah.
Welcome to the Retching Netch Corner.
What up, brother? Where is... So there's somebody selling something, but I don't know. I didn't see them outside. Maybe I didn't look good enough. Perhaps. What's up, Jackie Pockets? Yo, is that Jackie Pockets? Holy crap. Holy freaking crap. Aided Morwen, yep. Good point. Remodders actually think we will see reused Fallout 76 stuff in Fallout 5. They're basically getting free labor. God, I hope not. God, I hope Bethesda realizes Fallout 5 and Elder Scrolls 6 really just need to be, like, there's no shortcuts. Like, they really cannot afford to make any shortcuts. And, look, I don't know game dev, so maybe reusing... I know reusing assets is common. I know it's, like, not, you know, an uncommon thing or whatever. But, like, you know, don't cheap out, is what I'm saying. I'm really hoping Bethesda learns their lesson and actually puts in the work for the next games. Because if not... everyone's going to pick up on it. Everyone's going to know it's another, like, phoned-in situation. So, yeah, I hope they don't just reuse Fallout 76 stuff. My God, that would be really sad. So somebody's supposed to be selling a Nyx Hound, but I'm not seeing that anywhere here. It says it's near the Retching Netch. But I don't see anybody. What are they talking about? Ba 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 ba. Concurrently playing Fallout 4, and I just learned by accident the cars in settlements can be moved around instead of scrapped. It's not perfect, but I was able to move a car out of water at Starlight Drive-In. Is there a reason to move them? Wouldn't you just want to scrap them? Or maybe I'm not getting the reason to do that. Who is Revis Sarvani? So there's some guy named Revis Sarvani, but I'm assuming we would see the Nyx Hound, wouldn't we?
My husband Bendel feared visitors would shun Raven Rock.
Because it says near Retching Netch, but I don't see nobody near the Retching Netch. Severin Manor. Oh yeah, that's the Black Rock. Or the Black... the Raven Rock place. Zoo-doo-doo. Well, I don't know where that guy is, but this is way more interesting. So let's do this. Put a fork in it. I've accepted Sheer Gorath's combat trial. Need to find these special bull netches, kill them with the Fork of Horripilation, and obtain the artifacts, which in the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion of the Shivering Isles DLC, you get the Eye of Sirta, you get the tree, or the branch, or whatever. And one more important thing. Now, I don't know if I ever did this, actually, but I'm excited for it, because I know what we get, even though they already said what we get. The Fork of Horripilation, which has the effect, the Fork of Horripilation. Okay. Sure. And I'm going to unequip this just so I don't use it by accident. Zoo da do da da do za do do. So where is this? Over here. Unfortunately, I don't see Bethesda learning their lessons. Their lead writer constantly sidesteps all criticism and says their new stuff is consistently great. Oh, yeah, I saw that. Yeah, that's the person that defended the Starfield stuff, right? Well, I mean, if they don't make a shift, you know, they're making their own bed, I guess, at the end of the day. I don't know. It'll be interesting, that's for sure. So I just killed this guy, right? Kill them with the Fork of Horripilation. I wonder what happens if you don't kill them with this fork. Like, how would the game even know? The game would know because it has an effect. And that's probably what does it. Branch of the Tree of Shades. And Netch Jelly, which looks so delicious. I would love to eat that. What just happened to me? Oh, because paralysis. How would I not resist that? That's kind of crazy, actually. Baba dabba doo, baba dabba doo, baba dabba doo, baba dabba doo. Okay, on to the Eye of Sirta. The Eye of Sirta. They look cool. Oh, the cars? Yeah.
When the world shall see.
And when the world shall see. Love it when you show off unique items. Yeah, I think I'm getting better with it. I used to... I don't know, these days when I record stuff, like, I feel like I'm really present. I feel like I'm present with the mechanics and stuff that I'm getting. Sometimes I feel overwhelmed and it's really hard to talk about everything I want to talk about and show everything that I want to show, but These days, yeah, I think I do a much better job of that. In the old days, easy to get distracted with a bunch of different stuff, you know. Do ba do ba ba boo ba ba boo boo ba boo ba ba boo zaba doo. Oh wait, yeah, the eye, the staff. So I guess it just gets put in the font, right? You gotta like put it in the font of madness or whatever. Sirta's eye. Look at that bad boy. Zabir Baba. And I think you kill. Oh, that's right. You need a freaking. Oh boy. Actually, is it going to force me to go here? Because there's a way to craft this somewhere else. But I would need a heartstone. Shoot. I guess let's go there and see what happens. Yeah, we need a heartstone to craft a staff, right? And you need a base staff too, don't you? Do the Ash guys even drop heartstones at this point, or do you have to do something to activate that? I'm not sure. What up, y'all? Tell Mithrin.
Aren't you supposed to be in the tower assisting Master Nelen?
Summoning work. If you must.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba, zoop-ba-ba-doop-ba-boo, zip-ba-ba-dee-ba-bee, zoop-ba-ba-doop-ba-boo. I, for one, am looking forward to Elder Scrolls 6 more than any other game coming, but I have gained more respect lately for what a huge task they have. I mean, it's 2024, and we're all still watching GV play. Yeah, well, for me, it's like, I start to get excited when there's concrete stuff. You know, we literally don't know anything at this point outside of that reveal, that name reveal trailer. So, I don't know. For me, I'm just, like, more focused on the stuff coming out these days as opposed to, like, holding on to hype for that future thing. But once they start showing it and start showing gameplay and stuff like that, then, yeah, I will start to get interested and excited. I mean, Skyrim, yeah, that was a huge hype game for me. Like, the hype was building so crazily for me during the release of Skyrim. So, yep, as we've talked about, I mean, we'll see, man. I don't know. Bethesda's track record after Fallout 4 just means it's gonna be interesting. You gotta do his stuff to get that, but I need a Heartstone. Maybe Neloth will just sell me one? Does he have one just laying around, maybe?
Where is that ash-sucking steward?
Ash-sucking!
I don't recall inviting you into my tower. I do hope you make this worth my while.
Yeah, what up, dude?
Now, where did I put... Oh, yeah.
Okay, it doesn't even have anything to pickpocket. I wonder if we can just find a Heartstone somewhere. Because I do have a staff enchanter that I can go to, not related to this place. And we cannot get through there until we do some stuff for him, so that's going to be annoying. So I guess we got to look and see if there's a location where a Heartstone would be. Zoop-ba-ba-dip-ba-boo, zoop-ba-ba-dip-ba-boo. A game that initially came out 13 years ago. Those are such huge boots to fill. I think they have to take real time with it, unfortunately. I think...
You've got to help me. I conjured an Ash Guardian, and now it's running amok.
I can destroy it for you.
Thank you. I was hoping you would.
I feel like this quest was really hard to get activated at some point. Yeah, I mean, you know, I want them to take as much time as they need, but I also do think at this point it's like... It's getting pretty long in the tooth. You know what I mean? Like, let's go ahead and release this bad boy. I mean, obviously, they can't. They have to release it when it's done, but... Yeah, I think it's been a long time. The Ash Guardian. Zoop-ba-ba-boo. Ba-ba-ba-boo. Is this literally just a reskin Storm Atronach? It is, right? Ba-ba-doo, zabba-doo, doo, zoo, ba-ba-doo, Talk to Talvis. And we don't even really need to do that. Okay. Is there somebody that you can buy one of these from? I feel like we're not going to be able to buy it. Skyrim. Heartstone. Is there specific locales for this? This is a quest. I'm looking for the item. Mine from Heartstone deposit. Oh, right. Yeah. Need for conjuring, use for enchanting. There exists another quest-specific version. There's no, like, location of this? I guess you literally just have to get it from... Have to get it from deposits. Oh, man, we just saw one. Yes, I remember where it is. Cool, okay. Oh, man, I don't have a pickaxe, do I? Shoot. Or do I have a pickaxe? I had to drop it, I think, to make room for something. Gosh, diddly dang it. Okay, so now how do we get a pickaxe? I don't even know where to find a pickaxe. I always just, like, have one, basically. We could go get the notched pickaxe. Okay, I'm assuming somebody... Alright, let's go to War Maidens or whatever it's called. Jacky Pockets. This guy's one pompous fella. Neloth, yeah, he's a pompous dude. I really like him, though. He's a funny character, to say the least. What's up, DPPS? Welcome in. Ancient Nordic. I don't need... Do you need an ancient... You don't need an ancient Nordic for...
Got some good pieces. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
You don't need a ancient Nordic pickaxe for
Don't forget
Heartstones, right? I don't think so, anyways. I think it's specifically for Stalrim, isn't it? It was where you were?
Talk to Captain Galland if you're looking to book passage.
Gotcha. Okay, so I think in the new place, Ashfall's Tier, there's like one right inside, right? I feel like we passed it 100 times. Does the notched pickaxe mine material faster? No. As far as I understand, it's literally a joke weapon. It literally, like, it has like some electricity enchantment or something, right? That basically does nothing because the base weapon, the base damage is god-awful because it's a pickaxe. I think it's literally just a reference to Notch, who made Minecraft, and that's it, pretty much. Okay, now do we need a base staff? Because I don't even know how to get one of those, because that was added with AE2. Let's go see. What if ES6 is a letdown? Fallout keeps the company alive for a few years, and then Starfield 2 somehow is good and revives the franchise? Life is crazy. I just have no interest in Starfield, if I'm being honest. You know, it's a very... When I think of Starfield, I just think of how boring it is to me. And granted, I haven't seen, like, a ton of stuff, as I've said, but... Yeah, that would be the worst timeline in my mind, just like Starfield 2 being like the saving grace. Come on. I mean, if it was a really good game, okay, fair enough, but for them to put their eggs into that basket, I'd probably be out at that point, like completely, in terms of hoping for any like sort of Bethesda release that captures my attention, you know what I mean? Starfield's just so bland. Again, the biggest bafflement to me is just the fact that like they made a new IP and they almost like intended it for it to be like the most boring thing they possibly could have made. It's so weird. So weird. Okay, Staff Enchanter. Now, what can we just make it? Because that would be epic. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Indeed. Oh, yeah, we definitely did this, because I remember being let down by the effect. Staff of Sheogorath, targets that fail to resist are paralyzed for 10 seconds. Yeah, I guess that's pretty good. Kind of a... I guess that's the good use of staves, is that, you know, like a quick one big effect sort of thing. Sirta's Eye, Branch of the Tree, and... Oh, 2 Heartstones! Wow, okay, thank God we got 2, because I didn't know it would take 2. Neat. Put a fork in it. So we get the Staff of Sheogorath, which you get in Shivering Isles, right? I feel like I never use it. Actually, it does the same thing, doesn't it? Because I feel like I never use this thing. Whoa, it's got a little swirly, too. Very cool. Yeah, you do get this, right? Oh, does the eye move? Oh, big missed opportunity for the eye to kind of swirl around. That'd be awesome. Yeah, I feel like you get in Shivering Isles, but I don't think I ever used it. Ever, basically. Extra materials when you mine, but has some effect. It's a top LOL weapon. It gives you extra materials when you mine? I never knew that, if that's a thing. Zoop-ba-ba-doop-ba-boo, zip-ba-ba-dee-ba-bee, zoop-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-dee-ba-ba-ba. I'm saying I can't fathom it either, but it would be funny if it'd be funny. On some level, it'd be very disappointing to me. Alright, who's this? Nazim? Okay. So, final thing. Let's try this on him. Blah, blah, blam. Whoa! What the hell? That's a crazy effect. Whoa! It does a... Oh! Whoa! Holy crap. Did we never use this? I swear to God we made it. Did I never try it? I did not realize that was the range. Okay, that's actually amazing. What the hell? That's actually overpowered as hell. Wow. That looks so cool too. Holy crap, that's an awesome effect. Oh my god. Okay, I don't think I ever even tried that when we made it. Because that is way cooler than I was expecting. I thought it was like just a staff of paralysis, you know, hit one person. But that does a huge AoE effect. Wow. Well, we'll keep that on hand for sure then. I guess we should up the difficulty now. Yeah, since we're getting all this stuff. Yeah, let's do that. Let's up the difficulty back to expert. For sure. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that will be the end of the stream today. Not sure how much we have left. We have Saints and Seducers, which is a big chunk. We have Fishing, which is another big chunk. So, yeah, we're getting down to the bottom of the list. There's not too much, but Saints and Seducers will be a significant thing. But, yeah, we are powering through all the new AE stuff. So, we'll end here, although we will catch up with the chat before we truly end. But yeah, thanks for watching. And again, it's weird because you're going to see this in the VOD anyways, but you see you next time. Peace. Ba 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 pa 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 pee pa 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 pa. Doopa doopa doop boop boop boo doo 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 dee 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 doo dee doo 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 doo. Do 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 do. If the Elder Scrolls 6 isn't good, then Bethesda will alienate the fans permanently. IMO. Whoa. Arena released in 94, Skyrim in 2011, 17 years to make those games and everything in between, 13 years and counting for Elder Scrolls 6. They've had all the time in the world. Yeah, I would say so, yeah. As I've said, if Elder Scrolls 6 is a letdown, I don't think there's really much. Bethesda would have to come out with like a crazy interesting IP or something to get new people on, but at that point, like, yeah, let's be honest. I mean, you're really not going to have much faith after that. Again, do I expect that to happen? No. I expect the Elder Scrolls 6 to at least be decent, if not a return to form. That's what my gut says, but obviously without knowing any specifics whatsoever, who the heck knows? Anything could happen. I'm with you. I almost dare Elder Scrolls 6 to be bad because what the heck? It better be good at this point. DLC. is not an excuse to not drop a new game. Almost got mad when they announced Starfield. Felt like that was time and resources that could have went towards finishing Elder Scrolls 6. Yeah, I wasn't excited because I'm not a big space guy, and honestly, with like Bethesda's style, I was just like... I just remember as soon as I heard the procedural generation, as soon as I heard the NASA punk or whatever aesthetic they called it, where it was just like a grimy kind of like mechanical space colony thing, I was just like, what? You could have made it space fantasy, you could have made it, you know, big alien type stuff, some sort of Mass Effect thing. You could have done anything. And like, as soon as I heard what they were doing with it, I was just like, okay, well, you know, I'll play it. I'll see how it is. I don't want to judge it before I play it. And then I played it, and then, yeah, it was basically what I thought it would be. So, I mean, I'm with you. I just was, yeah, not really... A very bizarre choice. You know, if you're gonna do it, okay, fair. But make it interesting. Make it... have some cool stuff in it, man. And again, maybe it does. Maybe I just didn't see it, but... very, yeah, kind of feels like a big waste of time. Staff of Sheogorath, Mr. Nailhead, yep. Yep. What's up, Stelarix? That's, the sword was, I don't remember what it's called. It's, you get, like, the two big swords from Morrowind's Tribunal DLC. You get, like, Hope's Light or whatever the heck, and, like... you know, Trailblazer, whatever the heck it was called. I'm forgetting the names of them. But yeah, two big swords from Tribunal, basically. Good stream, catch you Wednesday. I hope for an early YouTube video. Otherwise, gonna watch the rest of the World Series. Oh yeah, that was playing at the party I went to. Have a good night. Persona music is amazing. If Elder Scrolls 6 sucks, back to Skyrim. Jesus. Just make something again, Bethesda, please, for the love of God. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for the stream. We will be back Wednesday at 4 p.m. Mountain Time, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Maybe we'll switch it up. We've been doing a lot of Skyrim, but at the same time, yeah, we are... Oh, wow. I just read of a thing that I have not gotten. That's crazy. Yeah, we're making good progress with this, so maybe we'll just finish it and then move on to something. I don't know, but we'll be back Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, right here at this place. Thank you for watching. Have a great night, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.